Hello, and welcome back, everybody, to the gTown podcast. We're back, guys. We are back. This is actually nice. We've actually been gone for a month. I'm arguing with Ceston, yo. This guy's telling me. I swear to God, it's been like 2 weeks. But I'm like, we've actually been
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Bruh.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning back in, guys. My name is Borillo. I'm the main host of the gTown podcast. Today we have the cast and crew episode. We have Ceston, Powder Man on the camera today. We got Richie back. We got Mr. Nguyen. We got Kevin Lam joining us today. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. We got the homie Gerwin Gonzalez. What's up, man? Thank you so much for joining us again. And yeah. Welcome back, guys. It's actually been a very long time. I was actually very excited the whole entire day to do this episode because I don't know, we've been gone for so long.
Right.
We all been doing our own thing, taking a breather. Some of us went camping, some of us went on vacation, some of us traveled.
Some of us went to Ariana.
So yeah, some of us watched the Ariana Grande concert. Hey.
Which was sick.
Yeah.
which was sick.
Which we'll get to.
We will get there. But yeah, we appreciate every eye and ear on the podcast. Please subscribe, like, and comment, guys. We appreciate every subscriber that we get. We're close. We're getting there to 100. What we're trying to do is put the URL. Ceston told me we can like customize a URL now. If we reach like 100.
Once we reach 100.
Yeah. So that's our current goal at the moment. So spread us around. Tune in. And also listen to us on Spotify. I almost forget.
Follow us on Instagram.
And Instagram too. Missing one of the crew today. We got, as always, missing the homie Eric. Man, the man's a busy guy. Man. This guy, the visual man.
Works 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, bro.
That's right. That's true. We'll get him on here soon. We know you guys are big fans of his, so like we'll get there. Hopping into our Instagram, our plugs are always going to be in the description below. Eric's always cooking up the gTown visuals. It's dope. You really got to check it out because it's fucking sick, man. This guy pieces it all together.
His
So-
mind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Big announcement. So small, big announcement that we're trying to expand the gTown podcast brand in a way. We're starting like a new thing. Collective idea, mainly Ceston, because he's going to be the one editing it most of the time. It's called gTown Slaps, or to be announced. It's like our vlog.
Oh.
That daily vlog that we're gonna do. We're gonna do some hilarious edits, meme edits, and all that stuff. It's gonna be fucking sick. So tune in.
Damn, daily vlogs.
Yeah, daily vlogs. But yeah, tune into that. It might be a while for us to get that up, but please tune in when it does. Well, to get us started, what's up, everybody? What's up? How's everyone's day going so far, though? What's up? Excellent. Aaron?
Good, man. I'm
Just
loving
better.
the weather. Bro.
Loving the
It's
weather.
getting
Yeah,
warmer. Getting warmer.
That's right.
It's like summer's like
Yeah.
next door.
Sun's
man.
staying out a long time now.
For sure, for sure.
Having that beach, the volleyball net up again, the grass and all that.
Yeah.
So many things to yet to come, right?
Yeah.
Kevin, how's your day going so far?
Good, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice weather. Nice. Yeah.
What'd you do
And
today?
I went to Best Buy.
Yeah.
I got a vacuum cleaner.
Which one?
Dyson.
Nice.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. I walked my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice outside.
Just one block.
Just one block. Around the block.
Around the block.
It's like,
And
okay,
I'm tired.
it's done. Yeah.
It's not you that's tired. It's Loki that just.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kind of give up.
Yeah, I have to carry him
Forget
when he
you
gets
had
tired,
it
you
is,
know?
yeah.
I thought you had a dog.
Yeah.
I know.
Damn. Mr. Gonzalez, how's the day going so far?
It's good, man.
It's good.
I went to the gym, didn't do much, enjoyed the weather, and look forward to this podcast, to be honest.
Get the gains on?
Yeah, bro.
So funny. Like,
Bro.
today's my first day back to work, and like it's pretty rough. It was like I had like 3 days off, but actually no, sorry, not rough. It was actually pretty good today. It was
a breeze.
It was a breeze.
Yeah.
It was so smooth.
good.
The sun was out. I'm working in the morning. I see the sun, and it's beautiful. And like I get to enjoy.
And you see the
breeze.
sun throughout the whole day too.
Yeah. I get to enjoy it, and here I am with you guys. Yeah, super dope. Coming home, actually, I saw this guy at the intersection,
Really?
right? And then I'm like, yo, this guy looks like a goon. Yeah, I'm kidding, yeah.
Dude, I didn't even know. It took me
Bro,
so
every
long.
time I see Gerwin's car, yo, like this guy's a good. Oh, it's Gerwin.
But yeah, so I saw him, and then like I honked at him, but
Dude, I did
like,
not hear you honk at me, bro.
oh really?
No.
Damn, I should have like.
I just saw your hand like out the window. I was waving at me right now.
Nice. Like, is this so funny? Because like I was trying to get his attention for a while, and I was like, "You," like
Yeah.
this. I was
Like,
like,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a red light.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick little thing. We actually implemented some new segments. Well, we've always been doing it, but we never gave them names though. But the first one I always want to start off with now. Well, also TBA, but I kind of like the name. It's called Breaking Ice with My Wrist. It's called. It's basically our icebreakers, basically, just to get us all warmed up. I know, pretty lame name. That's why you guys are laughing. But all right, I already asked how everyone's week has been so far.
No, not Ceston.
Yeah, not
Oh, yeah,
Ceston.
Ceston.
Ceston, hop in and tell us.
How's your
how
week
you-
so far?
how you
What?
did.
Nah, bro, I'm monitoring.
But how's the week's been so far, though, man?
We wanna
it's
know.
good.
New job,
I had a whole month off because I had a co-op term break. So I did work in Langley, and then I finished in March. So the entirety of April, I was just hanging out with like all you guys. We went downtown once a week. We went to downtown probably like 3 times in that 1 month. Kind of brings me back to the good old days in high school, right? Grade 11, grade 12. We just go downtown, just not even buy anything, just walk around,
take
walk
pictures,
around, take photos, just
vibes.
hang out, good vibes, just laughing, right?
Yeah.
And then now I have a new job, so I'm just trying to get back into the groove of waking up at like 7 a.m. again.
Shit.
But it was
It
fun,
feels
though.
good though, like, cause then you have like the rest of the day after, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. April was so fun. And then top it off, like finish the camping trip with these 2 guys.
There it is.
Gerwin.
Stories to be told.
We'll touch up on that.
Hey.
Okay, so boom, horrible zombie apocalypse just happens out of nowhere. What's
How
the
fun.
one thing? What's the one item that you're gonna bring with you?
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape?
Why duct tape?
Duct tape.
You
duct
can make
tape.
absolutely everything with duct tape.
Duct tape?
Everything.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Even
You
a
can't
boat?
make food, bruh.
What?
A boat, bro?
Everything, bro.
But why you want to go on a boat, right?
Everything.
You
That's
can make a
the one who
boat.
explains to me. What was it?
Why?
About the whole duct tape thing, man.
Okay,
Oh,
why duct tape?
like,
Starting
yeah.
with Ceston. Zombie apocalypse, one item. Ceston.
Duct tape because well, not necessarily because of a zombie apocalypse, but there's if you guys remember Mythbusters,
Yeah.
right? They did an episode where if you were stuck on an island, what would be that one item that you would bring? You have an unlimited source of it, and they said it would be duct tape because they made clothes out of it, they made shelter out of it,
Oh, shit.
they hunted with it, they like filtered out salt
Yeah.
water with it.
Actually,
Like, it's
They did
crazy.
absolutely
They
everything.
did everything. They created bottles with it, man, like
Yeah.
cups to drink.
how the
out
heck
of.
did
I picked
how
duct
did
tape.
those duct tape thing, It's
I
like
don't remember.
the pores or something? And
I
just,
don't
like,
remember.
pour
That might
water
have been
into
a
it?
different episode. I'm probably mixing it up. But
Oh,
you can
shit.
you can literally make anything and everything and hunt for food too with duct tape.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you
Set
hunt with
fire
it?
duct
Huh?
tape.
How do you like hunt with it?
You can maybe create
Traps?
traps.
You can make
Oh,
traps.
shit.
Oh,
Traps or
traps,
something.
actually?
You can
Yeah.
make-
What the?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm bringing you, bro. You're my item. Bro.
Yeah.
You're my item, bro.
All right, Aaron.
I'll bring a lighter.
A lighter?
Yeah. You can do a
Ooh,
lot
that's
with
a
a
good
lighter.
one.
Yeah.
What?
The lighter, you're
That's a
having
good
power of fire and like with one
Warmth. Yeah.
Warmth.
Cooking food.
cooking food.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. Yeah, lighter goes a long way.
Mm. Smoke ciggies.
Definitely, definitely.
De-stress? Smoke
De-stress?
ciggies?
Definitely.
The zombies running after you, bro.
It's like, this is the way I go, bro.
Okay, make it a little interesting. You cannot say duct tape now. Since this guy already said it.
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can't
Water.
take fire either.
Is that an item?
Water? Oh, come on, Kevin. Water?
Yeah.
We're in Canada. You have that everywhere, bro.
That's everywhere.
I don't know.
But you
what
end up in
else. What else?
Saskatchewan, bro, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah,
that's true.
shit up.
Water. Just water?
I don't know what else. What's like something that would be useful?
I don't know. Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie
A
apocalypse.
lighter. Actually, that's a good
Swiss
one.
Army knife.
Like, are you? I think maybe like weapons or something.
Yeah,
you know?
chop it.
Something to like protect yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Or get things. You know?
Katana.
Water.
Nice and long, you know, so they don't.
Yeah, you don't have to come
Okay.
close,
They don't
right?
get near you.
Solid
Gas
water.
cans.
Yeah.
Gerwin?
Duct tape.
Duct tape, bro.
You can't be duct tape no more.
Come on, man.
That actually was his first.
Expand on it, dude. Yeah, duct tape, bro. Real. I
Duct
don't
tape?
know, man. What else?
I really like fire.
Anything.
What else can you like? Flint and steel, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fire.
Or you can just have fire and skip.
Like
a
Oh,
sun-
you
Yeah.
know what? You get a flamethrower.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
That's heavy
That's
though.
true, yeah.
You just put it in the back, like a
You
backpack.
can
That's
hunt
heavy,
and
that's
cook at the
heavy.
same time, bro.
Yeah.
Unlimited, like, resource, like, whatever.
Yeah, but one thing though, one
Yeah.
thing.
I straight
The
get
rest
money,
you-
bro.
What?
What?
Money will be like, yeah, like,
you can buy anything, bro.
but it'll be like obsolete because like you don't
Yeah.
even need money.
Yeah.
Because like there's like all the
Yeah.
stores are gonna
No,
be
but
like.
there's gonna
Apocalypse,
be, yeah,
bro.
it's an apocalypse. It's humans, you know. Like give me your clothes.
What,
gotta give me money.
but what good is money though?
What good is money?
Yeah.
Like
What-
if you
compared
you
to
try
life.
find someone, you bribe them, right? Or like you pay them, you pay for like, yo, let me stay at your house, and they might, if they're smart, they'll be like, yo, money is no good anymore. There's fucking zombies out there. But and you gotta find chumps, bro. That's it. So like, here's 100 bones, bro.
100 bones.
Yeah, give me a bottle of water. Straight up for 100 bones, and they're like, yo, what am I gonna do with this money now?
For me, shit, man, a katana, honestly. Yeah, I bring a weapon. Just for fun. This is zombie apocalypse. You fuck around. You
Just
just,
fuck
kill,
it
you
up.
just kill zombies.
That's fun though. Actually slicing it.
Yeah, right.
Easy.
Not that I know.
No, after your third zombie, bro, it's just
It's
just
G,
work,
right?
bro. It's
It's just work.
No,
now.
you guys remember the video game Left 4 Dead?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bunch of zombies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I would play with this guy. The only thing he would carry is a katana.
Yeah.
He would give two shits about a gun.
Yeah,
Yo,
fuck that
give me a
gun,
katana.
bro.
Yeah.
Katana's OP though,
It
bro.
is, it
You
is.
can just stack it in the corner and just
Yeah.
It's not good against hordes though.
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah.
fact.
It's not good against the specialty ones.
You gotta be.
No way. Yeah, it is.
No, it's good against
No,
hordes. It's
it
not good
is.
against like the witch or whatever.
You
Yeah, not the witch. Not
Yeah,
the witch.
yeah,
But
you
hordes
still
are
get
good.
you still get like damage even though there's a horde. Like you need to like
I guess so.
regardless.
All right.
If you were a professional athlete in any sport and you had an entrance song, what would it be?
Guys and women.
I was actually gonna say that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a
Actually.
good one.
Okay, sorry with Kevin.
Should we start with like the sport, and then the song?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
sport
yeah.
and then the song. Okay, sure. Okay, Richard, you go first then.
I'd probably do like esports, Straight up, yo, that's
Fortnite,
troll.
bro?
Yeah, Fortnite, whatever, esports, Minecraft, you know, whatever gets pro, and then I'd walk out to like, probably like, I'm trying to think. This is a tough one actually.
Yeah, it is a tough
Entrance song.
There's a lot.
Andy, yo.
And
I was gonna say Andy, but I'm thinking like Dreams and Nightmares. It's like super hype, and then you got like you're walking with your keyboard and like
Hold on, wait up.
Yeah, let's do that part too.
Straight out, right?
That's a classic.
It is. It is.
Gerwin.
Oh, Ace Hood put on is pretty good too.
I'll put on
Or
ASAP, yeah.
Jeezy, yeah.
I don't know, bro. Some freaking Linkin Park, maybe.
Linkin Park?
What I work out to, gets me hyped, dude.
Linkin
Entrance
Park.
song?
Some dumb
What's the
Oh,
song?
no.
What's the sport?
encore. Basketball. I don't know, man.
Basketball?
That's my
Shit.
sport,
Gerwin
bro.
shooting
Or
threes.
water
yeah.
polo?
That's
Yeah.
my
Water polo.
Straight out, yeah. You're walking in enough fucking spandex, bro.
Kevin.
Same song, but tennis.
Oh,
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Do you believe God? I was actually when I wrote this question, I was actually thinking about that. I'm like,
Really?
what's Kevin gonna say? Oh my God.
It's the perfect anthem, I feel like.
And then if he
Yeah,
drops.
that's what she started it.
Yeah.
Her set with.
That was
Yeah.
nice, man.
Was that
It
actually
was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she started with.
Aaron?
Okay.
No, it just started with raindrops.
No, she started with freaking God is a woman, dude. Did she
It's-
not?
yeah.
Whatever.
Man, Mo Bamba
A
was
real
so
fan.
right?
Did she start with? She didn't start with.
Started with raindrops.
Yeah, it started with raindrops, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it goes into like.
Okay. never mind.
Yeah.
Aaron?
See, I was there from the beginning, I see.
The sport and then opening song.
Yeah, I would walk up. I think I was watching a movie with my friend Eric and I think Richard. I think we were watching a Creed 2 or something.
Oh, yeah.
And like
That was it.
it's like boxing.
Yeah.
And he walked out to like Jaden Smith Icon. And I
Oh,
think that was
oh,
sick.
that's
That was
crazy.
sick.
Oh,
I'd
Oh,
walk
the
out to that.
visuals were so dope for that one, though.
I'd walk out to Jaden Smith Icon.
Holy shit.
Go under his Ivan Drago.
Who are you?
Huh? Oh. Yeah, probably some rock song.
Yeah,
Rock song? What's that rock song?
I'm Tiger.
I don't know. You guys probably don't know it.
What is it?
Just say it,
You
bro!
don't know it?
Old Town Road.
Yeah,
Say
that's
it,
a
man.
Old Town Road.
There might be a fan out there, you know?
I know.
What is it?
Probably some Dream Theater.
Okay.
It's called
Uh-huh.
Panic Attack.
Oh.
It just goes right in. I picture myself
So what
like,
sport?
like running in, bro.
What
I don't know,
sport?
probably
Wrestling?
Probably wrestling. I'm running in with the sun.
Bro, X Games.
With your belt? There it is, yo. There it is.
For me, shit, man. Honestly, probably like. Fuck, so sorry. I'm thinking about the sport right now. Like,
Yeah.
Volleyball, bro. What do you mean?
huh? Nah, but nah. Yeah, probably volleyball. Probably volleyball. Like the warm up song. Shit, man. It gotta be the Homecoming, Kanye.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
Like literally
That's a good
from
one.
the beginning
Yeah,
of the song,
yeah,
the bass hits, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Home court.
Yeah. Shade
Oh,
up.
home
shade
court.
up.
it's the shit, man. Gets everyone
Yeah, go
hyped
for
up.
rag.
Go for rag.
Let's go.
All right, next question: sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Sunset.
Sunset.
I can't wake up for that.
Sunset.
Shit.
Yeah, sunrise too early.
Sunset.
Sunset.
Yeah.
Sunset.
You seen
It also depends where too, though.
That's
Yeah.
true,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like sunrise. I actually would want to watch a sunrise.
Where's like a nice sunrise that you see, though?
The nicest one I've seen it was well, I was on vacation. I went to Mexico.
Oh yeah.
And then like I was up pretty early. And,
Yeah.
like I saw the sunrise. It was like
Oh,
Yeah.
for
it's
sure.
nice. Like it's
Yeah.
like literally along the water. And just-
Yeah,
it's
it
like-
Yeah.
is. It's dope.
And I saw the moon
Yeah.
rise and set.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry, this is so off topic, but like moon setting and
That's
moon
way better
rising.
than sunset
Underrated.
and sunrise, man.
Underrated?
Way better than sunset and sunrise.
I never looked for
Can we
it.
YouTube that?
I was hoping we would see it camping.
Because I remember
the
Eric
moon
stayed
wasn't
up
out.
that
Yeah.
one night camping. I asked if he saw the sunrise. He said no, right?
No, because it came from the other
It
side.
came from behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snapchat story or Instagram story?
Instagram. Snapchat's
Dude,
dead.
Snapchat's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Snapchat's dead for sure.
Snapchat's
Just only for Siri use.
yeah. Yeah, Instagram story. I love Instagram story.
hmm
I actually love Instagram story more than Snapchat story. I didn't like Snapchat story to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't know. The reason I don't use Snapchat stories, no one uses Snapchat stories. Like,
Same,
like
yeah.
2 people see my stories. I'm like, what's the point, man?
Yeah, I'm putting on a show here. Like,
Yeah.
please.
I know. I'm not taking 10 minutes to add the text here and add the filters. You know?
Yeah.
For only 2 people to see. What were you gonna say there?
I like what they done with like the close friends thing too. Like
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of want to like use that. and, like,
Yeah, y'all gotta help me
It's like
set
the
that up, bro.
unfiltered
I don't know how to
story.
set that up.
Yeah.
Is it automatic or
Close
No,
friends?
no,
Yeah.
you have to, like,
You
yeah,
have
you
to
can
suggestion
choose
manually.
okay.
so
yeah,
like that.
choose
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's when you know you cutting people. You know. You're my close friend.
Or like
Kidding.
some random person like puts you in their close friend list.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, eh? It's
Like person
that.
you haven't
Yeah,
talked to
that's
in
cool.
years.
Yeah. It's like that, eh?
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Starting with Aaron.
Yo.
Which Asian travel
Alright.
destination would you like to travel to and why?
Well, I would travel to either China or Thailand, but like not like the city parts of China, but like you know like those pillar mountains. They're like different kind of mountains. They're not like just like big mountains, but they're like. Have you ever seen Avatar? Like the blue people?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
Pandora. It's like really tall mountains, but they're like pillars.
Like
And there's,
skinny.
Like,
Yeah, I
they're
think I know what
skinny.
you're
They're
talking
skinny,
about.
and there's
Yeah.
like trees on top of those mountains, and it's,
Yeah.
those are just like put me in awe.
And they have those in like Thai. Where Thai?
In China,
Oh,
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to witness that. I want to see.
Yeah.
That.
In China?
It's really cool.
You're like more like a nature guy, right? Like you'd
Yeah,
rather like see
yeah,
like
yeah.
like the beauty of nature rather than
Mhm.
like being like
Mhm.
the light of the city.
Yeah. For
Okay.
city, I'd probably go to like Japan or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
China has it
Japan.
all though.
Japan.
Shanghai
Yeah,
is
yeah,
sick
they
too,
do, they
Beijing
do.
is sick too.
So
Singapore.
one.
One.
Oh,
Yeah.
Singapore's nice.
China. I like to see like the Wall of China and stuff like
Great
that.
Wall?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Great Wall.
that's
Oh,
a good
Yo,
yeah.
you gotta go before it's like gone though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're not demolishing it,
Demol-
but they're not
gone.
maintaining it.
Really?
It's gonna get. It's
Oh.
already being eaten up by the
Oh, wow.
by nature.
It's like self destruction.
Yeah, I guess
Isn't
natural
it?
selection.
Oh, vines are like just growing and stuff?
Yeah, it's
No.
just it's
It's
not
not just the
being
material
taken
they use too, right?
care of.
Mm-hmm.
You guys watch that movie? Sorry, so off topic, but
Oh,
the-
the
The Great Wall.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, yo, it's actually sick.
the trailer.
Bro.
It's so
Dude, I
fucking-
watched that movie from start to end, bro. It was
Really?
actually not bad. It was not bad. Matt Damon was in it, right?
Oh, yeah, Matt
Yeah,
Damon.
Matt Damon was in it. It was
The
not
trailer starts off like, ooh, the Great Wall of China,
Yeah.
one of the wonders of the world.
Yeah.
But what was the wall used for? To protect from like monsters.
Yeah,
It sounds
monsters,
so
bro.
dumb.
Monsters, bro.
I'm actually gonna watch
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
we should
watch it.
Is it
comedy?
No, it's
it's
actually
action.
like a dead serious, like historical.
Oh.
Like monsters come out from like the other side of the wall.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Kevin?
I'm gonna say Japan.
Again.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It's because I'd probably biased too though, because like I went before and like it was really nice. And there's like such good food all the time and like everything's open late too.
Yeah.
So like you can just go like anywhere like at any time. And like I feel like it's really busy at night too. Like compared to like if you go like here, like everything's closed, right?
But everyone's out.
Yeah, everyone's out. Like it's really nice over
It's
there.
safe too.
Yeah, it's like safe too. Yeah.
The nightlife is so alive there is because everyone in Japan works in the morning. They're all
Yeah.
corporate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone in Japan, you're raised and you live by what your job is.
Yeah.
After school,
Yeah.
you get a job, good office job, and they work that until whenever. They
Mhm.
work like long hours too, like
Yeah.
12. And
Yeah.
then afterwards, the night is like where they live. You
Mhm.
know, they go to like a late night ramen bar.
Yeah.
Drink as much beer as
Like,
possible.
Yeah, when me and Mandy like went there, like we came like at a really late time, and like everybody was like already out like going to like the club and stuff.
Was
at,
it
like 4
weekend?
a.m.
You landed on a weekend?
I think it was like a weekday, but like
Holy
people are
fuck.
going out like 4 a.m. and I'm like,
Wow.
whoa, like this is so different than like
Wow.
Surrey.
We got live chat, Mandy. Hey, what's up? She's asking what's your fave thing
You.
about you.
Hey,
Hey,
do it again? Yeah, I missed that. Do that
Did she see
again.
it?
No, point at it.
It's you.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
there you
go.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Gerwin.
I want to go.
I was gonna say Japan, but since it's been said, sorry.
Oh,
No, you can
Say
say it. You can say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say it. Everyone has a
Not for
different
this
reason
one.
why they
Yeah.
want to go to
I want to
Japan.
see like the volcano, like Mount
Yeah.
Fuji and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And, like, I want to see cherry blossoms and like.
Yeah.
You want to climb Mount Fuji though?
Bruh.
Japan.
That's the-
I want to see Japan. I Also, because I'm like a car guy. And then,
Yeah.
I want to see like all the JDM.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There's so many cultures in Japan. There's like the anime and the
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then there's streetwear and then there's car scene too.
Yeah, the
Like,
car
there's,
scene.
and
There's
shoots.
Jeez.
That's everywhere.
And what?
Etchy.
Etchy's like.
What's that?
Cheese?
It's like.
oh.
Etchy's like fucking like sexual.
It's like
shit
a lower version
of like,
hentai.
hentai, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
A tame version
What's
of.
it called?
etchy. It's like like you know
Yeah,
like
write that down.
you know like those anime pillows.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's like-
yeah. Or the
like-
booby mouse.
Yeah, yeah,
pad.
yeah. that,
Outside.
that's just etchy.
Oh, is it? That's hilarious.
Mhm.
Is it like wrist support?
Yeah. It's literally like two huge boobs like on
And
your
it's
wrist.
holding your wrist.
Yeah.
Like imagine like an anime that shows like a lot of cleavage, but it's not hentai.
Yeah.
It's just like that. It's called etchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard.
I'd probably go to like Singapore. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super clean there.
Super clean, and then like just to like feel out the culture and stuff.
Mhm.
That's about it. I don't think they have like as much interesting things as like every other place, but I don't know. It's just like an experience that
Mhm.
I would like to like experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Food's
So
the-
bougie.
Food's
Singapore,
kills, bro.
It is.
Singapore?
It is.
You been?
Yeah. I've been once.
It's expensive, bro.
Get the camera on this guy. This guy been to Singapore, bro.
No, it's just
You've
the
been to
food,
Dubai
bro.
too,
the,
yeah.
the crab, like all the seafood.
Yeah.
Crab?
The cleanliness is what it is, yo.
Yeah.
Like it's so you can't even spit gum on the road. You get a ticket for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the one fact that's known.
Yeah.
Like you can't spit on the.
That's
you can't
true
spit
though.
on-
That's actually true. When you're there, people are freaking watching, bro.
That's
Swear.
crazy.
There's no
bro.
gum on the road.
That's
Zero.
crazy.
It's crazy.
That's G.
Yeah.
We should have that though.
You should.
For me, fuck. I always say Japan. I feel like, yeah. I say Japan.
And you live
Something-
at
What
anime
would you go
too.
there for though?
Pardon?
What culture like would like what brings you there though? Like what's that
Just
main
like
thing?
just like the culture itself.
Yeah.
Like anime.
So just everything.
and everything basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the food.
The food.
Yeah. The food.
Mm.
Food's nice.
I want to taste like. I'm a
It's
big ramen
expensive,
guy.
right?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Like huge ramen guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
like all the ramen places in Vancouver, it's great. It's
Yeah.
amazing. But what does it taste like over there though?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Kevin, you've been there.
It's so good.
What- okay.
Better.
Yeah.
Better?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a real deal.
Like they just everything, like the way they cook like the eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like so good.
The noodles. Though.
Yeah, the noodles so
Yeah.
good. Like the broth is so good.
But it didn't make you hate this, like.
No,
The
but I
style
felt
here.
that way about sushi. Like
Ah.
coming
Oh,
back
yeah,
here
for
when I
sure,
eat
yeah.
sushi, I'm like, oh, like I
Yeah,
don't eat
yeah.
rolls that much anymore. Mostly like just like nigiri and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it's all like nigiri over there or like sashimi.
Yeah.
And it's
And the
so
hand
good.
rolls, right?
Yeah,
They
the
do
hand rolls. Yeah,
too,
the hand rolls.
Fuck, ain't no crazy rolls and shit.
No crazy. They don't believe in that.
Bro, they probably slap you out of your
Yeah.
What's,
Like, what the
what's this
fuck?
crazy roll here?
California.
It's like a California roll that's deep fried.
Damn, I guess I can't go. Okay, sorry, I didn't really give an answer. I don't want to say Japan again. I feel like I always say I want to go to Japan. I want to go to the Philippines. I'm from there, but I've been there before. But I want to experience like the tourist spots of
Yeah.
the Philippines. Like I want to go to like Boracay. I want to go like
Yeah.
Palawan,
Where are you
Yeah.
from?
Philippines. Oh,
Like,
in the Philippines.
yeah.
I'm from like the province area.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's called Nueva Ecija.
Yeah.
Around middle of the province, like farmlands and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But it's dope though. I want to see what Philippines is now, cause like
Oh, it's totally different, bro.
yeah,
Totally
like
different.
the city in Manila is like
Yeah.
there's a city there now.
Honestly, bro, Manila looks like Vancouver now.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
Yeah,
now.
dude.
It does.
Oh.
Like
I
you
was
don't
there
feel
last
like you're in
year.
the Philippines when you're there, bro.
Yeah.
It's so clean, and it's like there's new buildings. Everything's so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
So I would suggest you go, bro. It's dope.
I see.
Survive, man.
Philippines is actually not bad, man. They just need help with money. Honestly.
It's too
But-
corrupt, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it is.
but it's really nice though. It's so nice.
It's super nice.
And every island you go to, it feels like a different country.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I feel like people on those islands, probably like 1,000 people on that island, maybe less than
It's a
10,000.
straight village.
Right? Yeah. And then it's completely like the language is different, the culture is different, how they act is different. It's a completely different country.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like a different country. That's what I'm saying.
Right, on to our next segment. We're talking about so much about traveling. It's amazing. Like
Wait, I want to ask Kevin. Did you jaywalk at all in Japan?
That's a good one.
No, I didn't. No.
Why not?
It's kind of dangerous. Like
There's
there's
so
a
many
lot
people,
There's
right?
like so like you can only go when like the crosswalk like going,
Yeah.
and they go like diagonal and shit.
Yeah.
So like it's like there's too many cars to be
Yeah.
like going like jaywalking and stuff like
That's
that.
crazy.
Did you
Yeah.
tip?
No.
'Cause
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm asking. I heard that you're not supposed. People look down on you, like people who obviously who live there. They look down on you
Yeah.
if you jaywalk, even if it's like 3 meters
Oh wow.
and there's no cars, right? You're gonna go right there. People look at, man, why can't you wait for the light?
Yeah.
You know? And then people, do you know why they don't like it when people?
I'm
tip?
not sure. Yeah. Like even like when like we would eat and stuff like that, like you kind of like feel like it's like automatic, right? Like you want to like tip and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but then you're like you can't. Like
Yeah.
it's just like they're not even gonna accept it. I feel.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
They have that in Australia too.
Really?
Don't tip in Australia, yeah.
Shit.
Australia.
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 Australia. I feel like I heard the reason people don't tip, or the reason they don't like being tipped, is because they feel as if they're not doing enough. Like, hey,
Mhm.
let me give you more money,
Yeah.
so I can get more service.
Yeah.
They feel that way. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you're not doing a good enough job, so let me pay you higher.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why.
Yeah. It's like
That's what I heard.
disrespectful. I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like,
gonna
yeah.
start doing that here now, yeah.
yeah.
Like, no,
Oh,
you did enough. You did enough.
Legit,
No
legit,
tip. Yeah,
honestly.
no tip.
I think they take like a lot of like value in like just the work they put out like
Work
in
ethic.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to like take more than what like they like what's cost. You know.
I
what
feel
mean?
that. I feel
Yeah.
that 100%.
Yeah, like
bro.
it's 50-50, you know?
Yeah. But their service is so good. Like they're so nice.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Can't even understand them, bro.
I know, but I can just feel they're so nice. You know.
When you walked in, is it like how it is here? Like, what do they say?
They
Like,
just
Onegaishimasu!
Yes,
It's like that too,
yeah.
right?
Everybody greets you. It's so nice.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Itterashai!
And when you leave too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arigato!
I love that so much. I actually love that part where
Mhm.
they greet you when you come in.
Respect.
Like,
Yeah.
everyone, it's so nice, man. So
Yeah.
welcoming. Makes you feel like it's good stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of like etiquette that goes into it. Like they have like those like warm towels that they give you like before you eat
Oh,
too,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and like you have to
Yeah.
you like have to clean your hands. Yeah, there's just like a lot.
That's the miso soup there.
So good. Everything's just like 10 times better.
What tastes the same? What tastes the same? Like that you would compare.
soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Oh, no, don't get me
I don't
started.
know.
This was fire. Shit.
Name Japanese foods.
No, this might take long, bro.
Yeah, I can't even think of one.
I feel like everything would just be better.
Yeah,
It's
everything would just be
Japan,
better.
Croquette.
Yeah, I was thinking croquette.
maybe
yeah.
McDonald's like is kind of the
McDonald's
same.
is-
Like
yeah,
people
it tastes
like
the same everywhere.
yeah,
bro.
people like hype it up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same.
What do
like,
they have at McDonald's?
The shake fries,
The sh-
bro.
yeah, shake fries.
Oh, like yes, seaweed on it.
Yeah,
And like a huge like
Oh,
cutlet
yeah.
kind of chicken,
Yeah.
like with like
That's
you
probably
shake it too.
subpar, yeah.
It's like okay.
Junior chicken taste same?
I didn't have it.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
You know, I just found out America
It
doesn't
should-
have junior chickens.
No, they have McChickens,
They
bro.
don't. They only have McChicken.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I just found that out.
Yeah.
Dude, that's goon shit.
I guess we don't have.
You don't
Yeah.
have like 50-piece nuggets either.
Yeah. For like
That's
$10.
what they- Yeah, for like $10.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Holy.
But all this talk about travel, it's time to move on to our next segment, the gTown Tales.
Oh.
New segment. Well, this is usually what we do all the time. We tell stories. Basically, every time when we have like a special guest, we do the origin story. So we are now reliving it as the gTown Tales,
There
where
it is.
people tell their story and stories that we all have just goes around. I'm actually gonna start. Like you guys know, we've actually been gone for a month. We've all been very busy, doing our own things and whatnot. I went to Cancun in Mexico. I was gone for 5 days total. Cancun, it was amazing. I stayed at the Oleo Resort.
Plug.
Yes,
Plug.
plug. It's stunning.
money.
It was beautiful. We actually me and Nina actually lucked out with the room.
Yeah.
We got a nice room, nice view of the ocean, the beach, and the whole resort, and
Yeah.
like it was so dope. I highly recommend going to Mexico, guys. Like for real, if you guys have not gone, it's just because like when you guys go to like a resort in Mexico, all that shit is included. It's free.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
paid for it, but damn, like
Yeah.
everything's free. Like really, put it to use.
Yeah.
Like the drinks are free. Go to the bar.
Get smashed.
Quick tip. Tip them like once. Like tip the bartender like once or twice. Tip them like $1.
Yeah, they'll hook
and,
you up.
and $1, they'll be so happy.
Dude, they'll
with that.
hook you up.
That's like what's the conversion? That's probably like 50 pesos.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's like pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
that's a solid
Yeah,
amount
solid
for them.
tip, man.
Yeah, and like they're just so humble when they accept it. You know, they're just so nice.
Of course,
and,
bro.
What's
like it just so this
how long
love
does it
it.
take to get there? Like fly?
Oh,
Depends. There's like there's two resort
It was-
destinations.
Yeah.
From a direct flight from YVR from Vancouver to Cancun, it was
Yeah.
actually 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
That's
bad.
one of
8
them.
8 hours. That's longer than
That's
I
a long
thought.
Where how far is Cabo? Like 4 hours, right?
Something like that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty far actually.
Yeah.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, that's far. It's like 3 hours. That's like what?
Well, yeah,
4
because
hours
you're
off.
on the
You're on the other
further-
side, bro.
Yeah, you're on the further side.
Super close to Miami too.
Oh,
Were
you're
you
on.
even-
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
because you went
Yeah,
Cancun.
yeah,
Were you even
yeah,
an
yeah,
hour
yeah.
ahead?
It's on the east.
I was only 2 hours ahead of you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cancun
So that's
has
why,
nicer
that's why.
water though.
Oh, okay.
Because if you stay on the west coast,
Yeah.
you're still in the same time zone, so it takes like 4 or 5 hours.
Exactly.
It's so funny. I'm like messaging all these guys, but then it's like
3 hours
it's
ahead.
like 8. It's like 7 o'clock where I am,
Yeah.
and these I'm like forget you guys are like still sleeping. It's like 5 a.m. So funny, and
It was sick though, man. The views you got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight
I
up,
want to
right?
go back.
It looked
I want
dope.
to go
Yeah,
back.
it
Yeah.
looked so sick. Yeah.
it was beautiful.
Much needed, eh?
I wish I can plug a link of where I can show you guys, but if you guys
Just
Trip
go
advisor.
Travel Advisors.
Yeah,
Search
Trip
Oleo.
advisor.
That's it. OLEO, right?
yeah, Oleo. Yeah, it was
Trip
beautiful.
Advisor.
Like we were getting all these drinks. Oh man,
What'd you do though?
Off-
The
off the-
excursions?
Yeah, excursions.
I'll let
Sounds
you.
like your excursions.
I'll get there. Like the fish tacos and unlimited on deck, and it's like so good.
Mm.
Excursions. We went to. They're actually both from the same brands. Actually, something I want to mention is that Cancun. It's a tourist resort, but I realized it's really safe there.
Oh yeah.
There's just like so many cops. Like,
Very
like,
much so.
I was actually pretty
Yeah.
worried about that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like doing excursions and whatnot, but it was actually really safe.
Okay.
So the two places excursions we went to in Mexico, the first one was called Census, like senses, but it replaced with an X at the beginning. It's basically like almost like a museum almost, but then like with some stuff there. But it has like a bunch of like trippy stuff there, like mirror rooms and all that.
Okay.
There's this town inside Census. It's like the buildings are like curved this way, but it looks like you're walking upward, but in reality you're only just walking flat. It's
That's fact.
it's fucked, yeah, it's fucked. You think you're walking like up and you're walking up a hill, but you're not. You're
Yeah.
actually just walking straight. Yeah, it's pretty trippy. And yeah, there's this mud bath and whatnot. Like it was a good first excursion.
In the
when we were
museum?
there. Yeah, a mud bath and all that
Did
stuff.
you do it?
Yeah, I did it. It was actually
Yeah.
super relaxing. It
Your
was
skin like all like moist and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good for your skin.
Yeah, it was great. When we got back to the hotel, it was like our second day there. We kind of just used the resort. We just relaxed there because we didn't really get to do much the first day because we were super tired. We just landed and we just did the excursion right away. I went jet skiing for the first time. That was fucking dope.
That's fun.
That was
Yeah.
fun. That's really.
Were you
fun.
Were there other boats next to you?
Nah.
Oh, it's the, I think it's the
way
resort
better.
one. It's the resort
They
one,
give you
so
like an area that
yeah,
you
they
go
give you an
around.
area, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we went out so far.
Oh, is
and
it?
I'm like fucking ripping it, bro.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, no. Like you're riding the
It
waves.
hurts, bro. When you ride the wave, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot.
You have to like go like.
Yeah.
So you guys all get your own?
Yeah, we all got it.
Okay.
Did
Oh,
they-
except well, it was like couples things.
Oh,
so
okay.
like they were
Share
jet
plates, bumper cards, yeah.
skis.
Bumper jet skis.
So funny. I was going so fast, and the one of the things that the workers were telling us that like, oh, be careful, there's people scuba diving out there.
Oh, wow.
And like I was ripping it so fast, and like in the
Shit sucks to
corner,
them.
and like I can see, I'm like, oh. Nina's like, stop, right? I'm like, what? And then they're like, there's people there. I'm like,
my
oh,
God.
stop. And like I froze a bit, and I'm like, oh, just keep going. But it was
I saw a dead fish once.
that fish.
Yeah, it's a dead blowfish.
Ooh.
It was just floating.
Fuck.
Blowfish, like the one that turns
Yeah.
Puffers?
pufferfish.
Pufferfish?
There's a difference between the two. I don't know which one.
But anyways, the one that
Has
goes like,
spikes. Yeah.
the spikes.
Which one had the spikes? The puffer.
The pufferfish.
So it was a blowfish then.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just bigger.
Scary.
Round. Right?
Yeah.
It's a balloon.
Someone got married. Oh, someone engaged to someone there,
Yeah.
and
That's
we
sweet.
were like screaming from the balcony. We're like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
congratulations! The second excursion we did was called. Oh crap! I actually forgot what it was called, but we did a lot of zip lining there, and like.
They didn't have like X in it too.
Yeah, Explorer. That's
Yeah,
the one.
sorry, Explorer. Yeah,
that's the one,
Explorer. That's
the
what
one.
it's called. We went zip lining and we went this underwater cave and we were like swimming.
Yeah.
The funny thing is
Is that the one with the cenotes or whatever? The under the caves with the water and shit? You zip line down into the water, right?
no.
Oh, that's not the one.
No.
Yeah.
Sadly, no. That sounds.
There's
sick,
one
though.
with the yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we were in an underwater cave. It's like 30-minute swim, right? And then like you get to this underground waterfall, right? But the funniest story is like Nina doesn't know how to swim.
Same.
Maybe like
Same girl.
Yeah, there's just life jackets and like this whole time like Nina's a trooper. I'm like fucking Michael Phelps, yo. I'm breezing through this, but then like I'm like pushing Nina at the same time, and they're like, oh man, it was a workout,
Oh,
bro.
shit, yeah.
I'm like, oh. Breathe. I'm like hitting my feet on the rocks and everything.
Oh,
What's
shit.
up? One thing I highly recommend, like even for here, you guys should buy water shoes.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
yeah.
shoes.
Oh yeah. Always, bro.
Dude, that's what we needed.
Yeah.
That's what we needed for camping, man.
Yeah. Always, bro.
Yeah.
Water shoes are comfy. You can go in
Yeah.
the water and
Mhm.
like it's solid G, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't hurt your feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually surprisingly very very comfy.
Did you buy it on Explorer?
No,
Oh,
that's,
you did?
that's
man.
tax if you buy
Yeah,
it.
it's like 30 USD,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
30
yeah.
USD.
That's like
Nah.
$70.
Yeah. Straight up.
Go through a thrift store here, remember? Like
Yeah,
15
man.
bucks.
There you go, Walmart.
Yeah, we ordered it on Amazon.
Pay less.
It was cheap. It was like
Yeah.
That's
God.
close.
It's
we're
close-
up there.
yeah, well, it's cheaper now.
Yeah.
and we went zip lining.
Oh, and the bags, the waterproof bags that you can put your phone in.
Oh,
That's a
yeah,
must, too.
yeah,
That's a must, too.
I recommend you invest in like these water cases too, so you can like record in the water and all that stuff. If the phone doesn't get wet.
Yeah.
Use a Ziploc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ziploc.
Ziploc and duct tape.
And duct tape.
Yeah, solid.
Oh, funny thing actually. Well, one thing I wanna share. Like these shades that I have in my hands right now. Like these have gone through so much shit in Mexico. Like now these like have a story to them. And like, well, I bought them on Cannabis Day or Canada Day. That's where I bought them. But then I brought them to Mexico. Right? I lost this pair 3 fucking times.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I lost it 3 times in the water, in the ocean.
You found it.
Like the waves, like
Damn.
boom, hit my face.
Yeah.
Right, and then
That's
I lost it in the
crazy,
water, and
You
we found it
it.
3 times.
That's your nutty. Your nutty.
The first time, I was panicking. I'm like, oh shit, I lost my glasses.
That's
There's so much
crazy, bro.
meaning to these glasses already.
Yeah,
and
shit.
then like,
Sentimental guy right here.
and then I stepped on it in the water. It's like it's so hard to find. Right?
Oh,
Like,
yo,
like-
imagine you break it.
Oh, if I stepped on it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how you find it. You hear a crack and you break it.
That's the worst.
Yo,
bro.
I found it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
like movies, bro. Where where the guy drops the glasses in the club or some shit.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Personally, I would still kept them if I.
Shit, for sure.
I would too.
But yeah, Cancun was fun, but coming home was the worst part.
For sure.
This is like one of the worst travel experiences coming back anyway. Overall, it was great. It was a fun time. So the day when we were supposed to go back, our flight got canceled. We were stuck on the plane. The flight got canceled mid-flight. So we
Mid-flight. Cancelled.
Straight up, straight up.
Like we're dropping.
Sorry, not mid-flight, but it's like
Yeah, like you guys were already on the plane.
Yeah, we're on the plane waiting to depart.
Yeah.
The captain is about to go off on the runway. We were already been waiting 4 hours. It's already been 4 hours delay.
4 hours.
Yeah, so we were stuck on the plane with no air condition.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That's bones.
And then the captain's about to take off, right? But there were some maintenance issues, hence the air conditioning. So the captain made a call. We're not going to fly because you can smell gas coming through the air conditioning.
Oh my god.
That's not safe,
Yeah.
Scary.
right? Something would have blew up or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Anything, right? Captain's like, no, sorry, fuck it. We're not flying. So our flight was delayed until tomorrow, basically canceled. And we lucked out, and Alaska Airlines, plug, they hooked us up with going to a new resort.
Cool.
It's called the Moon Palace Resort.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing, but it was only just me and Nina there. But we were
Yeah.
also tired too, so we didn't really get to enjoy as much.
Yeah.
We had dinner, we had a few drinks and whatnot,
Yeah.
but it was a beautiful resort.
Was everybody that you went with like on the same plane, or like was it just you and Nina?
that's the thing. We were all supposed to be on the same plane,
Yeah.
but we got booted off the plane that we were supposed to be on with our friends.
Oh, what the heck?
I know.
So they went back already. And
Yeah,
then,
they
like,
they
you
were
guys-
already back.
Yeah.
And then, while they were in Calgary, we were still in Cancun.
Oh,
And we were
shit.
like, oh fuck, this
Yeah.
sucks. But then our eyes like kind of opened up when we got to the Moon Palace.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got to enjoy just literally 8 hours worth of
Just
of the
rest.
resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went got breakfast and hanged out by the pool.
Mhm.
Pools are nice and all that, but yeah. And then we went back home. We touched down. Our flight became from Cancun to Seattle to YVR. At Seattle, it fucked up. Like our flight wasn't confirmed to go back to YVR from Seattle, so we might have been stuck in Seattle again.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Because you're so close, but so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
And I was getting really pissed off. I was like on edge, like one of
Yeah.
the most times ever I've been on edge. And like, shout out to the customer service at Delta Airlines. I was being very angry. They're very patient with me.
Mhm.
Like I got really angry, and then eventually we got on the plane. We got home. That's it. And that was my Cancun trip. And this is why we haven't been podcasting in a while. So I got home and I was like trying to chillax. I got back home and then I actually had to do a volleyball tournament and then I was back at work again. But yeah, most of these guys, 4 of them actually, went to an Ariana Grande concert. And there's actually a big story behind it. And
I saw you.
Gerwin, you want to explain
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened
that's
at
right.
this Ariana Grande concert? Was it amazing, first of all?
It was sick.
So
man.
good.
This is amazing.
It was
Best.
so sick.
So good.
It was like a last minute type of thing, right?
Yeah.
It was last minute, but not really. Like we kind of like we wanted to go and we like knew we were gonna go, but it was like the ticket part of it was like the hard part. And like we were just like trying to find tickets super last minute, and then yeah, we ended up finding like a scalper who was like down to sell us tickets, and we were just like, okay, down, like it's cool. We go in, our seats are so bad. Like, so
Yeah.
bad. Like behind the stage, can't see. Like you
Like
can,
about to go home bad.
bro. You like our seats were so we can see the people like having fun, bro. So, like, you can see everybody having fun. We're just sitting there, you know, like we're
Damn.
sitting here. We're just like I was like, and then Ceston and Aaron were talking. We're like, yo, we need to change this, dude. Like we can't watch the whole concert like this, dude.
Wait, you were there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With them?
Yeah.
At that seat?
Yeah.
You bought the tickets with them?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Dude, no, we were gonna go up to the ticket booth. No, okay. We were on the SkyTrain.
Yeah?
Stressing out. Yo,
Stressing.
these tickets are going up, bro.
Yeah, they're fucking
Yeah.
expensive.
They're going up, right? And they're like, nah, let's wait. Trust me, bro. Trust me, they'll go down.
Like,
Right?
they have to. They have
So
to.
we're waiting. We get there. They go up a little bit more, right? And then finally, it hit us. We had to decide. It got sold. So now we're like, okay, well, we have to do something now, especially now, because now that it's sold. We walk up to the booth. The cheapest one,
226.
cheapest one was like 2 something, and then the
High. Up there.
Oh, shit.
Nose
yeah,
ones.
yeah. And we were like, no, we're not gonna buy that. So this guy sold us tickets, 3 tickets for 120, lower bowl. But mind you, it's like behind the stage.
Oh my
Imagine if this is the stage, right? She's performing that side. We're literally sitting right here.
Worse, dude.
Yeah.
Like you cannot
Yeah.
see her.
And Jordan said like you see people having fun because they're literally being lit up by the lights, right? And we're here not like watching outside. We're actually watching from outside.
Those tickets should have not been
Yeah,
sold.
those-
Yeah, don't sell
Those
those
tickets
tickets,
were
Rogers.
like-
Bro,
It's a troll ticket. You go and you're like excited to see the concert. You
Yeah.
sit down, you're just like, what the fuck?
That's so sad.
What is this, bro?
you
Like,
don't
what?
see anything. You're not being lit up by the lights. You're not even a part of the party.
Can you guys imagine if... I'm sorry, this is horrible, but like, if you're a dad and you had a daughter and you bought them that ticket.
I know. I was just thinking that. I was like, what if it's like a little girl or like someone like a
Yeah,
little
so
fan like
sad,
goes and
right?
it's just
And
like
they
so
weren't even
sad.
like incredibly cheap either. Like 120 is not like that cheap.
Yeah,
for
for like a regular
for
concert,
those
that's like
seats.
a
Yeah, that's
But
like,
then again, we were willing to pay 120 for like balcony seats.
But we didn't
You
even.
know
I
what
didn't
mean?
know they were gonna be that bad though. Like I thought they were gonna be like nosebleeds, like okay seats,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
that bad now.
Yeah.
I did
Yo,
not
honestly,
know.
I'd rather sit balcony,
Balcony
facing the stage
Yeah.
than lower bowl not facing the stage.
Bro. Yeah.
But
What happened?
What happened?
Dude, it was your idea, man. What
all right,
happened?
all right. So, okay, one second. So we were sitting down, and I think Normani was performing, or some two duos, two
It
guys.
was Armani, yeah.
We were sitting down, contemplating. Yo, like Gerwin first said when he first walked in, yo, these seats are good. But because he didn't sit down at his actual seat, like, he had to walk like 20 seats that way. Right?
We were like on the other
You
end.
only saw from the staircase the section walking
yeah,
in.
yeah.
And then we started walking like, yo, it's getting worse. so we sit down, like, yo, are we actually gonna sit through here? We can't sit through here, yo. Like, we cannot. We didn't pay this much money. And then Lindsay was like, just come down. And we've never done it before. She's never done it before.
Mm-hmm.
We had no idea how to do it. This whole time, this whole hour, maybe 30 minutes, we were planning like, yo, we gotta find a way to go down.
We're like gassing ourselves too, man. We're like, we
Yeah.
do this, man. But I was the one that was like, nah. Like I didn't want to at first because I didn't want to get kicked out. I'm like, dude, the last thing I want is to get kicked out.
Is that stupid?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just.
So I was really into it, but then these guys were like, nah, I don't know, we might get caught. In my head, I'm like, yo, let's go! Are you serious? So we ended up going. So how we did it was Lindsay had 2 tickets, so 3 of us, right? Obviously, we can't take those 2 tickets. So they took the 2, and I took 1 out of the 2. So 1 was being used twice.
Yeah.
Right. So these 2 went together. They were on a different side. Like they were probably on this side of the bowl. I went on this side. And then we went in a little too early. She wasn't out yet. Like 10 minutes early. Yo, let's go down. She's gonna come out soon. Let's go down. All right, sure. We went down. We meet up. We're like standing around. We don't have seats. We can't sit anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Because if
It's so
someone walks
packed.
up, someone walks up, hey, you're at my seat. We get up, we get booted. Right? You can already tell.
Yeah.
So we're just standing around, waiting at the front. This guy comes up to us. Hey, you guys gotta find your seat. My heart started beating.
All of us were just like, we're done, yo. We're done. Like that's it.
Yeah. So we walked out, and then we acted like, yeah, okay, we'll just get drinks, right? We went out, and then she came out. We're running in, right? And then that's when we started to stand next to the seats.
Yeah.
And then I could tell Aaron, man, this like the security guard would be walking with their flashlights and stuff. Like this is
because there's lines, right? There was like lines. That
there's borders. Yeah.
So we were like freaking like
No,
we were like
please.
squishing onto each other every time the security guard walked past us.
Yeah.
Oh, were you like kind of like outside on the seats?
Yeah. So there's seats,
Oh,
there's a line,
yeah.
and then Aaron and I, there's 2 of us. We're like freaking like.
You're
trying to get
outside
in.
of the line.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
whole
And the lines are
bus-
clear, like
They're clear, bro.
hella, like it's like a
Like so
huge
bright.
clear line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see there's a pathway. There's like
Wow.
Holy fuck.
So then every time those security guards would walk by, Aaron and Gerwin would be like,
so sketch.
but
So
it was fun. We made it.
You made that's the dope part.
That's
And we paid $120 for those seats. We were like no
That's
more.
bean shit, bro.
She was
No.
like there, bro.
Yeah, no more than like 5 meters away. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah.
Especially when she would come like around, like
Yeah.
closer to like
Yeah.
the front.
You went
Like-
floor 2. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like so.
But you paid for floor though.
I fucking paid for it.
Sorry, Lindsay paid for it.
I saw Ceston like upstairs,
Yeah.
and he's like, I have to get downstairs, but I don't know how. And
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
And then the next snap, you're like, we did it.
Yeah. I was like, he got down.
That's nuts.
I want to say that like that whole experience was such a roller coaster, man. Like we all met up during the morning, just like at the gym. We're like, yo, are we really going tonight?
Yeah.
Are we really going tonight? Cause Ceston has to drive Lindsay down to Rogers anyway, right? So we're like, yeah, we'll just come with you. And like on the SkyTrain in the car, we're like, yo, like we don't even have tickets. Like, are we really going? Are we really doing this? You know, like it's a whole roller coaster. We're like how much you willing to pay for tickets? How much you willing to pay? You know, like we're just willing to get in there, right?
Yeah.
So like the whole ride until we're at Rogers, we don't even know if we're gonna go.
We're already at Rogers.
We're already at
We
Rogers.
still don't know.
We're like we're down to
Yeah.
sit anywhere, okay?
Yeah.
And then we see the scalper and like we like
Yeah.
we do all this mumbo jumbo. We're like
Bro, we made the scalper line up with us.
yeah,
That's crazy.
So that he
it's
wouldn't
such
like,
a
run
roller
away and
coaster,
get
Yeah,
a
yeah.
ticket or something.
such a
Oh,
roller
yeah.
coaster. And
That's
like
good.
the thing that is so crazy that I don't think we would have made it onto the floor. It was so lucky because Lindsay and who she went with, Jacob, they had like the seats on the very edge.
Yeah,
on
I
the
thought
edge,
about that too.
right?
Bro.
Like if they were to sit somewhere
Yeah.
else
in the middle.
in the middle, we wouldn't have no way.
Yeah.
We would have.
And plus,
been able to do
the
it.
guy that was beside them, he was like super chill
Yeah,
too.
he's
I
chill
was
too.
like
That's good.
hitting this guy. I was like so close to him. He didn't even say anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
alright, cool.
Yeah, he was just jamming.
Yeah,
That's
he was
good.
just jamming out. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the guy next to me, he went by himself. such a good singer, man.
Oh,
I could
really?
hear him because he's right here, right? So I can hear him harmonizing with Ariana. I'm like, yo, go up there, man. He was so good.
That's so
That's
nice.
great.
Yeah, so it made it like 10 times
Dude,
better.
that's
Like, this is
crazy, man.
crazy.
It brought everybody together. I feel like that
Yeah.
concert.
Yeah.
Like there's so many just like different kinds of people. I was like, what? Like,
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was so dope.
Favorite set or favorite song that she sang at the concert?
It's 7
Starting
minutes.
with you. We'll go this way.
Oh man.
Ceston freaking bumped the whole night. Bro.
Yeah.
Every song, every song,
I don't think
Every
I can
song was
pick.
a slap.
I don't
Every song
think I can
slap,
pick,
bro.
but I'd probably say 7 Rings.
7 Rings?
Yeah, dude, when that rap part came on.
Mhm.
bro.
And NASA too.
Yeah,
Yes, I was
NASA
gonna say
was
NASA.
sick.
Yeah, when
Was that
when the drop came,
The mood came in?
when the drop came, and like NASA, I've never heard such a loud crowd.
Everybody was like,
at the same time,
Yeah.
so simultaneous NASA.
and the moon looked so nice.
Yeah, dude, her
Moon was
stage
sick.
design, her stage
Yeah.
design was
Her
so
set was
sick.
sick.
It was sick, yeah.
Yeah, and she's just like chilling, sitting and like singing too, like that
Yeah.
song.
And she's so small, man.
I know.
She had 2
You
days.
see her on stage.
She
Should've
could
had
have,
2 days.
Yeah.
definitely. My favorite part of her set, she actually didn't perform. It was like an interlude when she had to go
Oh.
back and change.
I know you're
Oh,
So she, I didn't know until I watched the Coachella set, but she actually covers Frank Ocean's "Close to You,"
mhm.
and then like she has her own version of that. And that's like,
Fuck, did you
yeah, she like played that in the background, and
No, he recorded it.
and her stage design was like a magical ball kind of thing.
Mhm.
It was really cool, man. That version of "Close to You" is like really good.
Can you show me that?
Yeah. And my second one, I think when she performed "Breathin'," like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
at the chorus,
She
would
goes
just
off.
She
Like-
would just let the stadium sing, and
Yeah.
just like everyone singing "Breathin',"
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
She's
crazy.
sick.
Yeah,
She's
she's
honestly one
such
of the best
cool-
live
yeah.
singers I know.
Yeah,
Such a
even
cool
if you like,
She
It
can't-
sounds
she can't fuck
exactly
up.
the same, bro.
Straight
Better.
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 Oh,
Wow.
Like she can't. I've never heard her fuck up.
Better?
The only
Better,
time-
yeah.
The only time
Jeez.
I could probably think of her like screwing up is when she's out of breath.
Mhm.
Not necessarily out of tone and key,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she's just running out of breath.
Cause she's like dancing and shit
Yeah,
too.
it's hard. It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
It's like a workout, dude.
But she's so good.
Yeah. Also, for 7 Rings, I heard that it was like the Billboard performance. Like she recorded that, and then like that's like what played at like the Billboard Awards, and then she's like Vancouver.
No, no way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
Some
didn't
snake
know
shit
that.
right
She's a
there.
phony.
Yeah.
Usually artists do that though.
Yeah.
You can't. They
And
can't
then-
sing that long.
Yeah, and the car like had like Billboard something too. Yeah.
What was your favorite part though?
I would say Knee because like all the lights were like everybody had their lights out and stuff like that. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like everything.
I know.
Damn.
I know. Yeah.
True Ari fans right here.
I
These
know.
4 boys
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
After this shit happened.
Yeah, you don't have to be an Ari fan. Like if you just go, like
Yeah.
you'll still like have a good time.
Yeah.
That's good.
She's so
Yeah.
good.
Probably when she did Love Me Harder. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 7 Rings, but Love Me Harder was crazy.
Yeah.
I was
Best
really hoping for her to play the whole song.
To bring
Me
the weekend
too.
out, or what?
Mm.
Yeah, bring a weekend.
That'd be
It comes out.
insane, dude.
Dude, that was-
You know, but like, Love Me Harder was lit.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
like that part a lot.
Richard. God is a woman. Yes,
My
sir.
favorite part, bro.
Yes, sir.
No, but I can't stress enough like how crazy that stage design was. Like
Mhm.
it's like a moon. She brought the moon to us,
Yeah.
and like the things that she did with it, like for God is a Woman, she made it like a solar eclipse kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It kind of evolved like over time.
Yeah,
It's,
it
like first like the
evolved.
sun, and then the transitions like eventually to like the moon.
Yeah.
And
And
like
then-
it dropped down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And then,
that's
and then the
so
projectors
cool.
went on.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
That's too sick, man.
She's bad. Yeah.
She a
Oh,
baddie.
bad, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Starstruck.
That was a really great concert, man. Holy.
I wish I paid
really
$120.
I don't know. Things just
It's a lot of
hurt.
balls
It
to
was
like
straight
take it
luck,
down there.
bro.
though.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
stress
yeah,
though.
It was straight. It was so
Yeah.
stressful, but it was straight luck. It was
Things
Yeah.
just lined up, man.
Which,
Yeah.
wish I paid meet and greet, bro.
Bro, that's a
wrap.
wrap.
Yeah.
That's a straight
Wrap.
wrap.
Straight wrap.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sneak into meet and greets.
Yeah.
No.
Holy
Such
cow.
a waste of money, bro. Meet and greets.
For 5
Oh,
seconds.
man, people.
No, some people like
Love
really
it.
love like
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like they would.
For
pay-
Dude,
probably.
I paid
Yeah,
meet and
for
greet
you.
for Frank. Go.
Bro, would you pay meet and greet for Andy or what?
No, probably not.
Probably be
No.
free.
It'd probably be free. You just see him after free outside.
Yo.
You're just making it up there, bro. It's all
Andy,
it is,
you
bro.
want a haze, bro?
Yeah.
Come on. on, link up and
Like 50 bone pro me.
Who's Andy? Who's Andy for the viewers who don't know?
Okay, Andy.
Yeah, I don't know who Andy is.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
like,
Who is Andy, bro?
Super meme nickname
know
for
Andy.
one of my favorite artists as of recent. His name is Anders.
Oh,
Anders.
Okay.
His name, I call him Andy.
I'm aware now.
Because there's this one time I was like, yo, it was literally at the gym. I was thinking I was talking with Aaron. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Anders' name, bro? It's probably Andy, yo.
For sure.
Probably, yo.
Probably
100%.
Andy, bro.
Yeah, probably.
And then like if you guys follow on Instagram, you guys need to see my comments on that guy's post. That's just so funny.
I feel like I've seen Richard's comment one time. When I
Yeah?
go to his picture, I'm like,
Nah,
wow.
Anders always replies to Brendan though.
No, I
Could you
wish.
imagine?
I wish. It's some meme ass comments. It's
See you
like,
later.
yo, Andy, bro, what's up, B?
Kingpin.
Yeah.
Link up in bad.
That's hilarious.
But Anders is coming to Faded this year, though. I'm a big fan. I
Yeah.
need,
Oh, yeah.
need to see this man.
Yeah.
That's as a fact, because we missed him at
Safe and sound.
Safe and
and
Sound,
Sound,
yes.
in Vancouver.
Uh-huh.
And there's other shows too. Fortune.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mrs.
missed
Fortune
that.
shows.
That's about it. I think.
Gotta see this guy, man. He's phenomenal. At first I thought he was like a white guy, like when I first
Yeah,
heard his
or a
music,
black guy
but
even.
or a
You
black
cannot
guy.
find his real name online. Yo.
You can't,
Yeah,
bro. It's
you
fucking.
can.
It's,
Wow.
it's Andy, bro. It's
He's
facts.
in his own ballpark. He's not signed to any label or nothing. So
Yeah.
like,
Oh, is he
doesn't
not?
have- yeah. So he
Whoa.
It's all
he
him.
can do whatever he wants.
Oh wow.
Basically, yeah.
He's a
N-
chance.
Yeah.
NST.
He's a
He's
chance.
like a
yeah,
chance.
He's a chance.
He's a Frank.
He's a Frank.
But some of the squad, some of us actually went camping. Never been camping in
tell
my
me about
life.
that.
But Ceston, Aaron, and Gerwin, I'm sure. Kevin, have you gone camping before?
Kind of, but like,
Kinda,
Yeah.
not really.
not really, no.
Wasn't
Not the full
Wasn't the experience we hoped it to be.
Okay.
I never want to go camping
Yeah.
again, bro.
But Ceston, Aaron, and Gerwin, tell us about the camping experience and where'd you guys go and how.
Oh.
Tell us.
You want to start, Ceston?
It's dope. It's dope. So it was initially supposed to be just me, Lindsay, and Tanya,
Mhm.
and then I was like, oh, I mean, for sure we would have had fun, but I was like, maybe I just want to invite the guys this time. So I invited the guys, and I straight up said, yo guys, straight up, I just need a yes or no. You guys are down to go camping or what? And then some of you guys were busy, and then Aaron and Gerwin, they're like, yo, let's go. So it's kind of just a couple days before they decided to go.
Mhm.
Then we ended up going. Thankfully, Gerwin went because he has a truck. We managed to fit all the shit in the truck in the bed,
Mhm.
and then the uphill was so bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah. So you're off roading uphill for 30 minutes and so many potholes.
The whole time you're like this.
Yeah.
30 minutes, bro. You're like shaking so hard.
That's
Good.
crazy, bro.
Good job
Yeah.
driving, bro. Holy
that's,
fuck.
That's crazy, man.
The drive wasn't too bad though. It wasn't too long, but
It's
it was
'cause your
fun.
car too.
And then-
suspension's like stiff.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
took the truck, yo. I
Yeah.
didn't take my car.
No.
He
Oh,
took
yeah,
the
step-
Subi?
Yo, my
Yeah.
car was gone.
The car be destroyed.
Yeah, you would not make it up that, bro.
How do you bring people in there too?
You'd be going, and then there's a rock. You'd be bouncing on it.
Straight
Like
up.
you get stuck balancing on it.
100%.
It'll lift you up.
Yeah.
But we left on Friday night just because Lindsay had work. So by the time we got there, the sun actually set. We had no idea how the actual campsite looked like. We were just using our lights and lanterns, right?
Yeah.
And then so we decided to set up, and then I don't know. It's just good vibes, super good vibes.
Crazy, man.
And then Aaron's first time actually was
Yeah, my first time camping.
First time camping. And then I asked him, "Yo, have you ever seen this many stars?" He's like, "No, it's crazy.
It's beautiful.
It's
like,
actually
breathtaking.
The craziest thing you'll ever see in your life."
God is a woman.
That
There you
I
go.
could
was
be used for
actually-
everything.
I was hoping to see the Milky Way at least, like a little bit, like a.
I think I
a
pointed
very-
it out. Did I not?
I don't remember.
There was like that one part that was like so like packed with stars. I'm like, yo, that's a galaxy. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I heard
I'm
that.
like,
I heard
swear
that.
That's a Milky Way. or
Yeah,
something.
that's not Milky Way though. If
Don't-
you see the Milky Way, it's actually like smoke in the air, like a stream of smoke in the
Oh
air.
yeah.
Very, very faintly though.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's not a shooting star.
People thought I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, man, you're just drunk."
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
first
wasn't, man. No, I wasn't.
Wow.
Yeah, we shot shooting star.
Lots.
On the first.
Yeah, I told Aaron, "Yo, Aaron, just look up, don't look away, and I guarantee you're gonna shoot."
I swear it was like within like 5 minutes, and then we saw
Yeah.
it right there.
Yeah, we saw like 3 in that one night.
Yeah.
Is it a comment? Like it always happens?
What comment?
Like-
oh,
like- No, like
very
comment.
Comment, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you just gotta look for them. Like, they
It's
pop
just
'em.
because
It's easier when it's like there's no light pollution.
Yeah,
There's
Extremely
zero
yeah,
light
of course.
pollution, so you
It's
can
so
see it.
dark. It was pitch dark.
Every
Yeah.
single
Yeah.
star, like the stars.
Yeah. Besides the fire, for sure, right?
and it's funny because like I found it funny because Aaron's never been camping, right? So he's like, "Yo, why do we need to bring lights? Why can't we just bring cell phone lights?"
Yeah.
it's
It-
pitch
it's-
black.
It's like
Yeah.
you're closing your eyes.
Yeah,
bro.
like
That's how dark it is,
flashlight
bro.
on a cell phone is
Legit.
not gonna do anything.
Legit, you can't see anything.
The only light you have is like the moon or something, right?
Yeah.
Like if
The,
there's no
the,
Yeah.
moon,
fire.
the moon wasn't even out that night too.
Yeah.
Oh, was it not?
Yeah.
It
So you
wasn't.
gotta bring like flashlights, lanterns.
Yeah, lanterns and stuff. Oh, interesting.
But it's just super chill. Like,
Take notes, Kevin.
camping can be fun. Well, anything can be fun if you're with the right people, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But
Is a campsite just literally like a plot of land and then you just set up your shit?
yeah.
It was like our. Like,
No,
this,
bro,
This
it
one was
wasn't
different.
Like the time
That's
we
what I was
went, bro.
thinking.
Yeah, it wasn't the time we went. I thought that too, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that
This one's
too.
kind of different. It was like a
Yeah.
beach.
You guys
Oh,
got me
yeah.
serious.
I don't
That
even
was
want to
like,
say
what
the
the
story,
fuck?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my back hurt from sleeping, bro.
The rocks are like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta hear it. What happened, yo?
No,
That's
no.
why when you text it, when you're like, yo, you guys want to go camping? I'm like, fuck no, I don't want to
Yeah.
go camping.
Yeah, it was literally just like a
Mosquito
plot.
eye,
Bro,
bro.
where'd you guys go?
We went to
Where was it?
Cultus.
Oh,
Oh,
Cultus.
Yeah. So like it was like a campground, but it was like I don't know. It
Come
was,
with
just,
us,
it was a
yo.
mess.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
Like you
different-
can walk to the like beach or whatever, but
yeah,
like
but we kind of didn't want to.
Yeah.
Bro. It was like I don't know. I'm just
Scary.
not a person that likes camping.
Yeah.
same
I was originally that.
glamping.
Yeah.
I originally didn't really like camping. To be honest.
So, what's your favorite experience since this is your first time, right?
Everything.
Tell-
Absolutely
Aaron loves
Tell us,
bro,
like,
you
top
gotta,
three.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Top
talk,
three.
bro. You love
Top
that.
three.
Yeah, you talk to
I
me.
know the
yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
I love
You make me happy telling me.
Straight up,
Dude,
bro.
I
Yeah.
like, 'cause everything was so new to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I loved absolutely everything about it. I loved like making the fire. I loved like we were where we stayed. We were like 5 feet away from the lake. Like you could hear the lake when you sleep, and then just like cooking food. Like literally everything. There's no light pollution.
Yeah.
So when you look up, you see like you don't even know how many stars.
I'm
there
gonna
are.
stop you a second. Mind you, that like that lake
Mhm.
is like in the mountains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're
No,
elevated too. We're
Yeah.
elevated.
Remember
I've
that?
never been there, but
Yeah.
from what you said, that just amazes me already. It's
Mhm.
like it's like almost like Alouette Lake,
Kind
right?
Yeah.
I've never been out
It's like by the
So-
mountain.
We're literally like in the Chilliwack Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a couple islands, like 3 islands across from where we were, and there's like it's like untouched. There's like no buildings, nothing. You know, when you're like downtown and you look across, there's houses and you can see
Yeah.
lights from the houses.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's like these islands are like untouched.
Wow.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's just it's amazing, man. You're in the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
I had so much fun. The
I
first
gotta make
night.
time for that. I gotta make time for that.
Yeah,
Ceston,
man,
you gotta
come.
one-
We will,
one-
we
We will. Not even you. We will.
No,
Yeah.
we gotta
We're
go
gonna do it,
before
yeah.
the fire band starts, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so when's that?
It's like
Probably
August, right?
beginning-
Before
it's
August.
beginning of summer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the fire band will start in like late June.
Oh, fire band
early
is like.
July.
Yeah, but they don't allow a campfire.
Should we lock in a date? Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, no, that's not for the podcast.
But yeah.
Yo, it's the whole thing.
Open invite.
We're like planning it right now. Like,
Yo,
so
who
what do you
the
guys want to
fuck
bring?
is this guy?
Like, can we get hot dogs?
Come meet and greet at a campsite. Right?
Straight up.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet campsite. Holy shit.
No, how about you, Gerwin? What was your favorite thing?
My favorite was honestly like the fact that we worked so well like as a team. You know?
Yeah.
Like to be honest, like it like what Ceston said earlier, like it wouldn't have worked if we like we I don't know, like just like cooking the food,
It
setting
tests,
up the tent,
it tests
like
your teamwork.
yeah, like
It
everything
really
about
does.
it. We just did everything so well together, and
Yeah.
we never got into like any arguments or anything. It
Yeah.
was just good vibes the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Aaron and Gerwin too, but mostly Aaron. This guy's hilarious.
Bro, we were
Right.
cheesing the whole time.
Yeah, no,
Just
about the
straight
fire.
smile.
I was gonna say something about the fire. Like
Oh.
these guys would just keep adding more and more wood. Like, yo, it's dying. You wanna get more wood?
Yeah.
So at like by like 2:30 in the morning or something.
Shit, black.
Yeah.
dude.
This
You
guy
got
and I,
black,
the
dude.
fire's like slowly dying. It's freaking pitch black, yo. It's so dark, and we're just like, we look at each other, we're like, wanna go hunt for more wood? And it's like, yeah, let's go. We freaking.
I was obsessed. I
And
was
it's
obsessed.
pitch black.
Bro,
Right?
we
But
were
they're
trying
still
to
hunting
tell
for
them about
wood.
the log we tried carrying back, yo.
Oh my god, that's
It's
so
freaking
dumb,
you.
bro. It's like 2:30 in the morning, okay? We're like, the fire's dying. Me and Jordan's like, yo, let's get some more wood.
Mind you, we weren't.
So we walked down like a couple meters down there. We found this huge ass piece of wood.
Like
Okay?
huge, like
Huge.
600 pounds,
Like,
bro.
huge, 600 pounds. Like, we're trying to carry this thing. We're like, there's no way. There's no way.
And I'm like,
looking at
Aaron,
it.
just believe, dude. We do this,
Oh
man.
my
We
God.
tried. It was like so heavy, giving us so many splinters, yo. And we're just like, fuck. It was so
Yeah.
funny, bro. But we ended up finding more wood, right? Did we?
Yeah,
I don't
You
know.
did find like maybe not 600 pounds is
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
but you found something like this
Yeah.
big and yay tall. So that's
and it
cool.
worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Yeah.
No, that piece of wood actually, some people from the campsite gave that to us.
Mhm.
Yeah, we ran into some people and they're really nice, man. That spot, I feel like they just they're really nice. The spot where we went to and the
Yeah.
people who know that spot,
Yeah.
they kind of like. I feel like they're proud to see new faces there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's I don't know.
Because they've like established like they've been going.
Yeah, they've been there.
So like when they saw like
Yeah.
new faces, like
They're-
they came up talking.
Yeah,
to us.
and the two groups that we met, they both gave us campfire wood. Yeah.
Yeah, super cool.
What I liked about it the most is that, well, camping in general, just find a spot where there's no service. There's
Yeah,
no
I was gonna
service.
get to that.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Does
Finish your
cultists
thought.
have service? I've never been a cultist.
It
Never
did,
been camping.
but I need service though. I get like anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm like, as you're talking about, camping, like I'm thinking like when we go camping, like what should I bring
There was-
so I can get service?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there was absolutely none.
Yeah.
None.
And that's what I
Yeah.
like about it, because
I
you're
like that too.
you're kind of like just. Force is the wrong word,
Yeah.
but it's the only word I can
It
think of right now.
makes it so.
Yeah,
you
so
can
you're hanging out with each other and actually
Exactly.
talking and
Yeah.
vibing with each other, right?
Yeah.
It makes
it's
it
a
very
whole day.
organic and natural.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
And making the fire, cooking the food,
Cooking the
setting up the
food.
tent. It's like everything has.
That's so
has
nice.
has a-
That sounds so
Yeah, we
nice.
could-
How did you do that?
No,
We had a griddle.
No.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
the way we
That's-
did things made everything like better. Like the way
Yeah.
we cooked the
Yeah.
food made it taste
Yeah.
better. The way that we just like like we were talking about how we made the smokies like out of like.
The way they hunt the deer.
Yeah.
With duct tape.
I wish we swam more though.
It's so cold, bro.
Freaking
It's so
cold, like
It was
actually
so
ice cold.
Oh,
Impossible. I broke my slipper, dude. Remember that? Dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. But we were just on a boat for how long? Like probably an
We
hour.
were just like going
Really?
against the shore. We
Yeah,
couldn't, like,
we were on the boat for an hour probably.
Yeah. It
We
started
were just
getting.
laying down.
It started getting like super like wavy when we got on though. Like when Lindsay and them when Tanya were on, it was fine,
Yeah.
right? And then when
Yeah,
we
because
started,
it wasn't
Yeah.
windy yet.
and then when we
wasn't
went
windy
on,
yet.
it was like so freaking
Yeah.
wavy.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta go camping though all together.
Yeah.
100%.
Sorry. Damn, I actually want to go camping now. You guys really made me want to go camping.
Yeah, I just want
love
to
it, bro.
say like before we finish up, like that was my first time camping, and I really got the full experience.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Sounds like you did.
The first night I didn't even sleep. Like they went into the tent and I just stayed outside.
Just do, like,
The whole night,
The whole
bro. This guy
night,
stayed
yeah.
outside.
Did
the
you have mosquito
whole
bites?
night.
No, right?
There was no
No,
mosquitoes,
not
bro.
really.
There was
Not
no
really.
mosquitoes.
But it was, it's like
We need to
so-
be where they are, yo.
so
Yeah.
peaceful.
How long did it take to get there?
Long time, right?
No, it was
2
like
hours?
2 hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
like
about
30 to
hours,
40 minutes of that was going up the mountain.
Oh.
So like the hour and a half that it took, it's not that long. It's
Yeah.
pretty close to be
Mhm,
honest.
pretty
That's-
close.
It's like
pretty
just
good.
past Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like going camping and just realizing like it made me realize like how great living in BC is.
Oh, no
You
doubt.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I don't live in BC for like the city and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the landscape, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for the like
It's taken for
what's really
granted.
in our backyard, you
Yeah.
know.
Shit up.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff out there, man. Just go out there, you know.
Yeah.
And hunt the deer.
That's the moral of the story.
But damn, man, like I remember when I saw this guy, right? Like Monday. Was it Monday?
Mhm.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, yeah,
Yesterday. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, like I met up with Richard, Aaron, and Ceston.
Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Monday.
And like,
The
Aaron's
Yeah.
no.
No.
We didn't.
Volleyball.
Oh, volleyball,
Oh,
right?
we did
Yeah,
Nagoya
yeah.
like the day before you left or something.
Yeah, that was like.
And
Yeah, I saw
whatever.
Joe.
Yeah, let Brendan finish.
Yeah.
Aaron was like, you're so jumpy, man, so
Yeah.
happy. I was so happy hearing the
Yeah.
camping experience that he
Yeah.
had. I was like, that's the camping experience I want too.
Uh-huh.
Bro, and the whole time, well, not the whole time, like, yeah, like a lot of the times you're just like, yo, imagine this with like all the, like everyone.
Always,
all the
yeah.
boys.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Like exactly what we experienced, but with all the, like everyone.
Yeah.
It would
Just
it'd
chill,
be
you know, it's
sick,
so chill.
dude. It'd be so sick.
You come too.
Yeah.
Man, Kevin?
I will.
Straight up. I'm bringing
This one
Kevin
sounds
for
way
sure.
better than the fucking one we went
Bro,
to.
I don't even want to do that shit.
Like, what?
But next time I'm getting like a bed, like the
You're getting
inflatable
an
Yeah.
mattress.
inflatable, that's
and
what
shit.
we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Oh, that's
An
good.
inflatable
Yeah.
mattress and everything, bro. I'm not gonna
Just a
wake up
blanket.
with no broken back, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, we just slept
Oh,
on a
when you have an
blanket.
air mattress, not that bad. It's just a cold.
Yeah,
It's cold.
yeah.
Like it gets really cold.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing.
Just layer up.
Layer up, yeah.
Sure one.
So
You recently went on a trip to LA.
Yeah.
How was that? That was actually the same time where I went to Mexico, right?
No, it was
Yeah.
good. My main reason was to see some family that I haven't seen in quite a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was fun, man. Like it's a totally different vibe in LA. Like the people, like the just like the like everything, like.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, pretty much all I did like Six Flags, Universal, like all the typical stuff, and the food, like that's where I spent the most money. It was like I ate In-N-Out like 6 times. I ate like all kinds of stuff, but overall, man, like the trip was crazy, bro. Like I want to go like every year, try to. And it's not that like I got my ticket for pretty cheap, like $200.
Yeah, LA is cheap,
like
bro.
$220 round trip.
Round trip.
Wow.
LA
From
is
from
cheap.
IBR?
From IBR.
Yeah,
I had
shut
one
up.
layover, but it was only like 30 minutes.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Would you lay over from San Fran?
Going there, San Fran, yeah.
Yeah.
San Fran.
The exchange rate though.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's
Yeah.
That's tax.
But yeah, no, it was a sick trip, bro. And it was dope because I had a car this time, so I was able to just drive like wherever I
That's
wanted
sick,
to go.
bro.
Yeah. So
Dang.
it was cool, man.
I was planning when I go there with Nino. Well, like open invite, honestly, but like we wanted to Uber everywhere.
Oh, it's kind of expensive, yo.
Is it really?
Kind of.
It is,
You-
but it's
It-
fine.
it
You
builds
told
up.
me that like it's actually pretty worth.
It depends on where you're staying though, and because like you have to take into consideration that it's traffic like all day long.
Oh yeah, traffic
So like,
all like
if
on
you're sitting in
I-5.
an Uber, like
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
it builds up the cost of it, but it's worth it, bro.
You didn't stay within the city though, right? You stayed like a little bit on the
I stayed in 2
outskirts.
main areas, so I was in Pasadena and I was
Yeah.
also in Valencia, which is
Yeah.
more like, it's not city.
Yeah, it's like the
straight-
suburb.
Yeah, suburb. I like that better though.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the suburb.
What was the highlight of the trip?
Probably Six Flags, bro.
Six Flags.
I love rides, so like
hate rides.
Six Flags was crazy to me. Man. Crazy to me. Like the rides here make Playland look like a fruit like
Like a
Oh,
bitch.
like
Yeah,
like
trash.
a kid's
That's
like,
like fake Six Flags. bro.
yeah. It's like nothing, bro. It's crazy. That was my highlight though. Was Six Flags.
Six
That's
Flags. Fuck, I
That's
can
it.
never do those roller coasters.
Yeah, I hate roller
Okay.
coasters.
You know
too.
roller
If you
coasters?
just like let your mind free and just like enjoy it, it's like you're flying, bro.
The
That's
only-
what it
It's
feels
like
like.
physical to me, bro.
It's like
yeah.
like
I love it.
painful.
Yeah.
The scariest like
Yeah.
roller coaster I've ever been on was probably like, kind of boring.
Yeah,
So-
Oh, yeah.
Six Flags is
Disneyland.
nuts, dude. It's like its own city. There's so many rides. And it's like never ending rides, but yeah.
They still have Legoland there? In
Oh
Cali, or no?
yeah, we went there.
I didn't get to go
I
to
went
Legoland.
there.
I don't think I'm.
Uh,
not
when
sure.
I
You
when
went
I
to
went
Legoland?
Legoland,
Yeah.
I did
Oh, that's sick.
because my baby brother.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure if it was Matt or even, but
Dude, I'd cop Lego there, yo.
but we went there. Ah shit, it was so boring, man.
It's like for kids
Like, it's
only.
for kids.
Strictly
Yeah,
kids
for
only,
kids.
right?
Yeah.
Like and like there's this like water gun place inside Lego, and I'm fucking trying to kill all these kids, yo. Like trying to like squirt all these kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, Legoland's fun. We sadly missed SeaWorld. Apparently, we should have gone to SeaWorld. We paid for SeaWorld too. We missed it. Huh?
What?
SeaWorld? No. Disneyland. Go there for 1 day. Get like a 2-day pass when you go to Disneyland.
Just like do both.
It's
parks, right?
expensive. Disneyland's expensive.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
It's expensive. It's expensive. It's just dumb expensive.
I wouldn't go to
Yeah.
Disneyland as like a full grown adult now though.
You wouldn't go?
I wouldn't. That's just me though.
Yeah, understandable. It's just
Yeah.
because like there's a bunch of kids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
If you've been already as a kid, I don't think you should. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me though. If you've never been, go.
I agree.
yeah, LA.
Yeah.
That's
it.
LA.
Yeah, talk about Universal. Though.
Oh, yeah.
What do they have at Universal?
Universal's pretty much you get to see like how movies are made, and the coolest thing I found about Universal was like the tour that they have.
Yeah.
So they have like this tour where you're on like a shuttle and they bring you around because there's like in Universal all the sets for like different shows are there. So like Ellen's like things there, like different talk shows, like they're there.
Yeah,
But the
sick.
coolest thing that I found was there's a part where like they drive you into this tunnel and it's like a 360 screen and you have 3D glasses.
Wow.
And like it's literally like you're in the scene of a movie. So like you're driving. So like the one that we did was Fast and Furious, and you're in
That's
the car
nuts.
and like you're looking around and you're in the scene. Like you see Vin
Yeah.
Diesel, you see like all of them, bro. Like they're like
Oh.
robbing, they're like stealing a car, and you're like in it. You're just like, what the heck is going on right now?
When I went, it was Transformers.
Yeah. So like,
Oh.
yeah, so you know what I mean,
That's
right? It was
nuts.
nuts, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
crazy.
nuts.
There's like it's crazy.
They made that scene for Universal though, or is it just like?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay, cool,
yeah.
cool.
it's so crazy though. You fucking look left and right. There's so much.
It looks
you
real.
can't look at everywhere,
It looks
man.
so real.
Wow.
It looks so. There's like holograms. Like it looks so real.
Wow.
Like they stepped up their game for sure.
being as the age right now, I highly recommend you go to Universal instead of Disneyland.
Disney.
Yeah.
I've never been Universal. I want to.
Disneyland, yeah, Universal, yeah.
Did you go Harry Potter?
No, I didn't get to go to Harry Potter. That's
Is
the
Harry
one
Potter in
thing.
Disneyland or
It's
is
in
it?
Universal.
It's in
Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Universal.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
They have the rights to Harry Potter.
They have like Hogwarts and stuff. Straight up.
Yeah.
That was the most lit one. That was the longest lineup for sure.
Yeah.
Was Harry
I'd
Potter.
get skip pass, bro. That's what I do. If I
How
was
about
at Universal.
how about you like Jurassic Park?
They don't have it anymore. Yeah.
Shut up.
They took it out.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, they took it out.
With their-
You can see it like getting like like.
That's the best part.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
He's mad.
Okay. The thing is,
don't go to Universal.
yeah, fuck
Cancel.
Universal.
It's canceled.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
By Universal, they had like the Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Famous. Like
Oh,
they
yeah,
had,
on the boat,
They
right?
had.
yeah, on the boat. They had it.
They had it.
And
Sick.
this is one point. Spoilers. There's one point during Jurassic Park
There's no
where
spoilers now.
there's like a steep ass drop. You fucking go down, dog,
Yeah.
and it's like
You get wet.
you get wet,
Soaked.
super wet.
Yeah.
There's like dinosaurs like while you're
I
like.
know.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, it sounds fun, man.
yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I wish we all go. Fuck Disneyland. We go Universal.
I think so too,
Six
bro.
It's a movement.
We hit up the beaches. We go Santa Monica. We go
Venice.
Venice Beach.
Did you go to the beaches?
I didn't get to go beaches.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Venice Beach. Oh,
It wasn't nice. It wasn't like it was nice, but it wasn't hot enough to go beaches, bro.
Oh,
Like, it
was
was
it?
sunny, but it wasn't. I could still wear a sweater. type
That's
thing.
crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
like it wasn't super hot.
oh,
I
right.
thought it was always hot in LA.
No.
Me too.
It's San Fran that it gets cold, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but now I know.
Yeah,
Moving on. Going on to the next segment. It's very short. It's called Off the Dome. Off the Dome segment.
freestyle.
It's basically like your first initial thoughts of hearing like a quote or a word. We did implement some of those small things at first, but the first thing that comes to mind, like any reoccurring themes of traveling.
Meant by that meant like you can't have one thing without the other, right? So there's just like one part of the trip while we were camping, like we wanted to like jump in the water, okay? Like me and Gerwin wanted to jump in the water, but the water is so cold. It's so cold, right? But like, obviously we want to stay warm. So like what I mean by you can't have one thing without the other is like it's like you want like when you want to do one thing, but I don't know how to explain it really, but what I mean is that when you jump in the water and you feel like the coldness on your body, it feels that much better when you get out and you let the sun on your skin. You know what I mean? It feels that much better because you're so cold, but when you finally get out, the sun is on your skin and you're warming up.
And it wakes
Yeah.
you up.
And another like situation is when we were cooking the food, like when you cook bacon at home, you just like it's like easy, 5 minutes. You just put the bacon on, put the lid on, it's done. I've had bacon, but like when we work for the bacon, when we work to get the fire going, when we work to like cook the bacon, it just tastes that much better.
Yeah.
So
because,
good.
Mind you, it's
like,
great value bacon. How good can
like,
great value bacon
like,
taste?
You've had
right?
bacon, but when you work for the bacon, it tastes so much better, man. Like it took like 15 minutes, 20 minutes to cook, but it was worth it.
And the way we cooked it too was
Yeah.
what made it taste good. I
So
think.
yeah, that's what I mean by like recurring themes. It's like sometimes you wanna like some people want to have like that end result without the work. You know what I mean? But like yeah, it's just like don't be scared to jump in the water. It feels that much better when you get out.
It feels a lot better when you work towards something too, right? So that I feel like when you mentioned, you
Exactly.
just turn on the stove, put the pan on,
Yeah.
cook the bacon.
That
It's
is
too
what I mean.
easy.
That's what I mean.
It doesn't taste as good. It doesn't feel as good.
Yeah,
It
and-
doesn't feel like wow, I did this. But when you're camping, you make the fire, you make sure it's hot, you put on the griddle,
Yeah.
you carefully place it, make sure it
Yeah.
doesn't touch the sand or anything
Yeah.
like that, and then you eat it. Like yo,
That's also like I would say like the thing like I used to not like camping. Like I used to not, but because like I was like, yo, I have a house.
yeah.
I have a bed, I have like a shower.
Yeah,
like, why would I want to
Yeah.
go outside and like whatever? But like after this trip, when you see like the mountains,
Yeah.
like you like aside from the camping part, you see the mountains,
Yeah.
you see the stars. You're just like, wow, like this is why people like go outdoors. You know?
Bro, that's literally me.
Like, this
That's
is-
exactly why I wouldn't do camp. Like that's before that, right? I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, just like
That's me
Cat-
right now.
cat-
But when you see like, oh, bro, I can't even explain it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like it's crazy.
And that theme, I kind of want to like apply it to just to life, like you have those like days where you don't feel like doing something, or like going to the gym or something, and then you try to remember that feeling of like when you do go, just remember that it'll feel so much better
Accomplishment.
after. You know what I mean? It's like we didn't want to jump in the water, but it felt so good leaving the water and letting the sun kiss your skin. That's what I meant.
That's
by
really nice.
that. Yeah.
I know the word. It's
Yeah,
not
you should
like
tell
it's
them.
not like relief. It's like refreshing
Satisfaction.
in a way.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
But you forget how you felt before you jumped in. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I really
Like
don't
all
want to
that
go
like
in.
disappears.
Yeah,
right?
it disappears. It
Yeah.
disappears
so off the dome.
off the dome.
Off the dome. Overcoming fear. What's your first thought? Like what's the feeling that you get?
That was deep.
To everyone.
To everyone.
Accomplishment,
Ready.
bro. For
Accomplishment?
Sure. Yeah. I wasn't ready.
Accomplishment.
Like
Accomplishment.
the first thing that comes to your head when you hear overcoming
Yeah.
fear?
Off the dome.
Off the dome.
That's me. Accomplishment. That's it.
Like
You
a
can say-
couple-
you can say it
like
too.
a handful of words.
Yeah. Handful of words, a sentence, and anything.
Sure.
Off the dome. It doesn't have to be like a single word.
I would like to say jump right in.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
All right.
How about you, Ceston?
Just do it.
Because if you don't, man, like the regret that you get for not doing
Yeah.
something is
Yeah.
worse than if you just didn't do it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
worse.
for
bro.
sure.
What's that quote? You never know.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No, you don't know how many fucking shots you take.
Yeah.
What you got next?
Another one. Off the dome. When I say this, what's the first thing you think of? And I'll ask why afterwards, or which. Music festivals.
Oh,
Starting off.
No, nothing about this.
Starting off with Richard.
I don't know. It's like I feel stressed, bro.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
That's you, bud. Just
Stress.
Just stress.
Stress.
Yeah.
Music
And
festival.
then no, it's like what you were saying earlier. It's like what are you saying with the water shit again?
It's like where you
Once you're done.
you have that
Feels
feeling
better.
where you don't want to jump in. You know.
Exactly. That's me like every time,
There's,
bro.
like,
I don't want to
hesitation.
like. I just don't want to do
Really?
like line up and shit. But then I know all my buddies are there,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
But
The
what
gonna be
process
fun.
is a process.
Yeah, it's
is
the
what you're saying.
process. Straight
What
up.
about when you're there though?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the hype building up for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
There's gonna be no cell service, dog. What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, you got bro. Tinfoil of my phone, bro.
Joe. Music festival.
The first thing that comes to my mind, dude. Honestly, faded, bro. Like I'm just
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
to go with everyone. Like I'm just like I hype it up all the time. Aaron knows
Yeah.
that everybody that goes to the gym, we know they
Yeah.
know, man.
It's the world's best festival, bro.
Like I'm just excited to see everybody like smile and have a good time. To be honest.
Kev.
Wait, so one,
Music festival.
Music
That's
festival.
the word.
Anything
And what do you
comes
think
to
off the dome?
I have two things. Who's playing? And also, I just think of like friends, like community, like everybody coming
Yes.
together, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like very nice. Yeah.
I feel like that's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah. And it's like, it's not like very often that everybody can make it to the same thing, you know?
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I want to add on to that. Like, I really like how it's like it's really in our backyard. You know what I mean? We don't have to go so far.
Yeah.
We don't have to go to like English Bay and like
Yeah.
figure out something. But it's like
Can you
it's
imagine
right
that?
there,
Yeah,
you know?
straight
It's
up.
right
No,
there.
that's such a chore.
Even
Yeah.
to P&E, it's a stretch. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Finding taxis are impossible.
Yeah.
Legitimately
Yeah.
impossible.
Stress.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, one word I would say is like vibe. It's a vibe
Yeah.
because, like, I don't know. I love that feeling of like everybody in the crowd is listening to one song. It's like one song is playing, and that's the vibe.
That's the
you know?
tune.
Yeah.
That's the tune. That's
Tune straight
The
up.
tunes.
And like I just want to show like be grateful that it's really in our backyard. We don't have to go so far.
Straight up.
Like it's there, you know. It's there.
That's
why
right.
don't you go?
That's right.
Unless you live in a van, then it ain't in your backyard.
So that's why like, we have to appreciate it. We have to go.
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
You know.
Seth?
I got nothing to say. Man.
No. First thing off the top of the dome,
Yeah.
music festival.
Just
man.
one
Doesn't
word.
mean-
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to
Anyway,
experience.
Yes.
Off the dome.
Just go at least once.
Go at least once.
That's
Just
it.
go at least once. Just
Yeah.
experience it once in your
I like
your
that.
life.
I like that.
And that way, you know, like you can die saying, "Hey, I've been one."
Yeah.
Right? You never know until
Yeah.
you try. So
Yeah, exactly.
this is my first time.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Tory Lanes.
Just vibes, honestly, just
Yeah.
vibes. Everybody just
It's
hanging
vibes
out.
over like the artists, in my opinion, bro.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
like no set at any like music festival has like ever like stayed with me.
Really?
But every memory,
Get
yeah.
ready, yo.
Excited to debut your faded body, bro. This guy's gonna debut his faded abs here.
Yeah.
I can go on and on.
Let me put me on your shoulders, bro.
Like, shut up.
Keep on, man.
Like for music festivals, like honestly, I can go on and on because like I don't want to sound like a fucking head, but like music festivals, well, Faded particularly, it kind of changed my life in a way. It really opened up my mind in some ways, just because like I was that goon who was like, yo, fuck music festivals, yo, fuck Faded, man, those were fucking beans. Right? And then I finally go to one.
Yeah.
And it was like the most amazing thing. Like I've like one of the best things I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
Like 3, like I went against my word and I proved myself wrong. Like legit, and I, like changed my mind. My friends like, you guys, shit, man. Like when we all met up, dude, that's sick, man. Tell you guys a funny story. And when we all finally fucking got past the gate, like, when we all got checked, right? I'm looking at these guys and I saw Kevin and I saw Aaron and I saw you, man. Yo, I was like, yo, what's up? What's poppin', man? What's up?
Yeah.
His vibes. Everyone's so happy.
Yeah,
man.
you just feel like
what the
safe too.
hell?
Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
all like
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like we saw someone jump the fence.
Straight up, bro.
That was fucked. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, and the cops like knocked him down and like,
Yo, it's fucked
damn.
up, bro.
And then I look at Aaron and I'm like, yo, this is the experience.
It's part of what you pay for, man.
Straight.
Seeing that stuff.
And then like hearing the music, like yeah, that's the good part.
Yeah.
But then-
it's not the great part.
It's
That's
the,
why I would say it.
It's the great part.
The vibe.
The best part about
Oh,
listening
yeah,
to
there it is.
music was listening to it with everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
a vibe, man. I was like, everyone's singing,
Sing
the
along,
song,
like,
sing
yeah,
along,
yeah.
and like everyone want to see who they want to fucking see,
Yeah,
and
exactly,
like
exactly.
I kind of like fell in love with like EDM all over again, even though it's not really like an EDM kind of festival kind of
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, that was mine, and I'm really excited because this year at Faded 2019, the whole squad is actually pulling up.
Straight up.
So we got Prada Man,
Everyone
We
here.
got Gerwin.
Everyone here.
they're coming. And
Everybody
it's-
watching.
Everybody.
Everybody watching.
Please come.
Yeah, if you guys don't come, you guys are going.
Shit.
You guys need to call it work.
Can I tell like a story?
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite parts too about the music festivals is like, especially Faded, because it's pretty like highly anticipated, you know.
Yeah.
Even with like our friend group, you know. like,
Exactly.
We kind of like can't wait.
Exactly.
And it's not the same. It's like it's the same for everyone else kind of thing. I feel. Like,
Oh, for
Like when the
sure.
day comes,
Yeah.
it's like you kind of something in the air, friends.
Yeah.
So like we got our fits on, we got our wristbands on.
Like a
We're
fresh.
we're at a stoplight, right? We're at a stoplight. Me and Brendan just vibing to music, whatever he's playing. And I look to my right. These guys, they're literally doing what we're doing. They got their fits on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's nuts.
and like I roll down the window. I'm like, I show the wristband. The wristband. They're like, they're like, yeah. Dude, and it's
nuts.
that's nuts because like,
Yeah.
it's so anticipated and on that day on the grounds, all you see is smiles, man.
For sure.
Because everyone's kind of waiting for this day. It's like it's so magical. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
you know?
It's dope, dude.
It's dope.
It's dope.
It was sick, that feeling. I won't ever forget that.
Yeah.
Brendan too. It's like we roll down the window. These guys, they're ready. They're blasting music. They got their fits. They got their wristbands. We're showing the wristbands.
It's
like,
so funny.
It's
Like,
so funny.
like, we look to our right. Aaron looks to
I
them.
won't ever
These guys
forget
are
that.
rocking, bro.
Yeah,
They're like,
they're-
yeah. And
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, we're gonna meet
I
up.
won't forget that.
Yeah, it's unforgettable. And
Yeah.
like this one this year, it's gonna be
It's gonna
amazing.
be unforgettable. For sure.
Unforgettable for sure. 'Cause
Oh, and French Montana is gonna be there. Unforgettable.
Day one.
dude, like this is like everyone's coming, dude. This shit is like Endgame, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Legit, this is actually Endgame.
Straight up.
Like,
Shawty not freaking Iron Man.
no.
Yikes.
Oh, don't spoil the Endgame. Hashtag.
It's past
Everyone's
Monday.
seen it, bro.
Oh, it's past Monday. There. you go.
Everybody's seen it, dude.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Except Ceston.
Move on. Let's get out of that.
one funny little detail is actually focused on Kevin, actually. So
What?
Kevin's gonna roll out a new podcast. Yo, what's up?
Oh,
Fuck
about
yeah.
that.
It's in the works.
Yes, it's in the works. Yeah. Me and my friend Neelam, we're gonna be doing a podcast. We just wanted to do one, like, just to chat, like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think ours is like more focused on like. Do you guys listen to SZA? Anybody? I know you
Yeah,
do.
I do.
Yeah.
I love this.
Do you guys know the song like 20 something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 something.
Yeah. So then like I feel like that song really like we both kind of like felt the same way about it.
Yeah.
And I think like we were just like talking about like how like we feel like your 20s is like a very like bittersweet time. Like you're independent, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can like go out and like make all these friends and like meet new people, and like there's new beginnings and stuff like that. But at the same time, like you like might not know about yourself, or like you don't know shit about shit, like you know, like and like you might like lose people that like you thought you were gonna like be with like all the time, or like just like all that stuff. But then we wanted to talk about like friendships and like, you know, like navigating those and like relationships. Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will tune in. What's the name? You got a name?
20 something.
20 something. Oh,
20 something podcast. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
20 something.
Can we expect something like in the later months?
Definitely this month. Like
This
we're
month?
we're like
Oh.
we don't get like to meet often, but like yeah. Because whenever we meet up, like we never work on the podcast. We just go out and we're like, fuck, we have to do the podcast. But like this month for sure.
It'll
Yeah.
get there.
So just do it.
I know, just do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
do
think
it.
we're always like caught up in like we want it to be like a certain way, and like we
Yeah,
plan it, and like
yeah.
we're like, fuck, it's never gonna get done, right? Like
Yeah.
we just need to like go in and do it. But
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Honestly, we.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't wait to tune in.
Yeah, same.
Can't wait. Yeah.
What do you guys say?
I was just gonna say like the reason I say just do it is because we went through the same thing.
Yeah.
The
We
process makes it so much better.
Yeah.
But like just you look at it in a way that's like, oh, it seems so challenging. Like I don't know if I can do this.
It's intimidating.
But it is. It really is. Dude,
Yeah.
even when I'm setting up and
Like shitting
we're
bricks.
going live. You guys ready? What? Bro, man, give me some water first. Like, it's nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Straight up.
It's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you know, you get the hang of it, and once you do it, you keep rolling.
Yeah.
Like it's good. You
Yeah.
hear good feedback too. That's what makes you motivated to
Wow.
keep going.
Yeah.
I'm excited. 20 something. That's really catchy.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
But anyways, no final question today. We usually ask our famous question at the end of each episode. What is some advice that you can give to the audience? Everyone's been on this podcast before except Kevin, so you have to answer this question. What is there any advice you'd like to give to our audience?
Oh, I've been thinking about this a lot. I feel like
Wow.
I feel like you should be honest with like what you want and like what you need, because like sometimes we might think like, oh, like this like is what we should be doing, or like this is what people expect of us. But like if we just be honest with what we want, instead of like thinking like, oh, this person, like, you know, other people influence us, like we're gonna be much happier that way. We're all gonna be like, and if you're happier, you help other people, and then you make other people happy, and like you can't make other people happy without being happy, you know.
Spread the love. There it is. But first, self-care first. Be honest with yourself first.
It's important.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, like
Thank
that.
you, everyone. It's.
What? No one else is gonna give advice?
Oh no, it's just you.
What?
It's just you.
It's just you, man.
I need the wise words.
But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in to episode 13. Thank you for tuning back with us. This is actually our first episode in a very long time, like I mentioned in the beginning. We appreciate every eye and ear on the podcast. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Listen to us on Spotify. Check out our Instagram. Our visuals come up on the daily. But yeah, thank you so much. That's everything for today.
Bye.
Perfect.